You are watching a master at work.
Straighter, not a roundhouse right hand.
And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill
Pull
somebody
back
for
a little bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Yo, it's the best, fight the best. If you ain't with the moto, just click the link, bitch, and get buried like the rest. It ain't gonna work how you want it. These trolls already tried, too many come but don't leave. So if you here, you gotta die. I'm spitting straight facts. These bitches crying cause they hate that. The LDBC's the top topic, bitch, hate that. We the ones that bring the truth to these fans. So while you hate, I'ma laugh and keep counting these bands. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you.
Welcome to the graveyard.
Hello to everybody, man. I see y'all in the building, man. Salute, much love, much respect, much appreciation. Appreciate everybody for being here. Normally, I call everybody's name out because all my members. Salute to y'all. But I'm ready to get to this work, man. Salute, y'all. So I really legitimately have a serious question to ask. A serious question. Serious. Skill for skill, y'all. Skill for skill. Please tell me the skills that these fighters have. Because I would like to know. Hold up 1 second, y'all. My bad, y'all. My bad. All right, let's get to this. Like I was on Champ side today. Shout out to my boy Champ side. I was over there, and what I said to you guys yesterday is reality. All right, what I said to y'all yesterday is reality. It's literal reality. There are no Brian Norman fans, bro. I'm more of a Brian Norman fan than majority of these people are. They're not Brian Norman fans at all. They're only around because they're Tank Davis fans. They're not Brian Norman fans. They're Tank fans, and they're here. They're crapping on this fight because it's Devin. That's it, bro. That's it. Don't you guys realize that if Gervonta was fighting Brian Norman, they'd be looking at this as like one of the greatest fights that's ever happened, and how special Tank is for fighting such a big killer in a different weight class. Don't you guys realize that? Haven't you guys hasn't the facts and truth set in with you guys already, bro? Hasn't it set in? This man has no fans. I'm not saying he's not a good fighter. I'm not saying it at all. Brian Norman is a good fighter, bro. He's a good fighter. He is a good fighter, bro. A good fighter. Y'all can send no evidence to the trash. Y'all can send him to the trash. Yeah, you can send dude to the trash. Salute to my boy Supreme Beast, man. Supreme Beast gonna be coming on right after me, y'all. Make sure y'all pull up on my boy Supreme Beast. Like this is not. I'm not crapping on Brian Norman, bro, at all. I think Brian Norman is a good fighter, bro. He's a good fighter. He's not a bum. He's a good fighter. All right, he's not a bum. But let's keep it a stack, bro. He is a C- at best. At best, D+. He's not failing, y'all. He's not failing. I'm not trying to crap on this man or degrade or disrespect this man. Bro, didn't we call Gervonta a C+ fighter when he lost to Lamont Roach? And we called this man a C+ fighter because you are your competition. That's what we did. We went over this man and we called this man a C+ fighter, bro, because that's what he is. We never looked at Lamont Roach as elite, and we never looked at Lamont Roach like that, y'all. Not one time did we ever say, "Oh man, Lamont Roach is elite." Man, no, we didn't do this at all. No, that man is a D+, C- at best. How is he a B? How can anybody give him a B? How can you do this? How can you give him a C? How can you give him a C? How? It's a conversation, Charles. It's not a fact yet. It's a conversation, not a fact. It's not a fact yet. Gervonta is a C-level fighter. Do you know why he's a C-level fighter? Because of his competition. How are we giving him an anything more than that? Well, what are we basing it on? This is why I'm saying skills for skill, skill for skill. Here y'all go. Here y'all go. Here y'all go. There y'all go. Skill for skill. Skill for skill. Gervonta is a C-level fighter. Skill for skill. He's a C-level fighter, bro. Because what level is Lamont Roach? I know Tank fans are going to come in here dick eating immediately. Oh, nah, Tank is elite. Yeah, they'll come in here dick eating immediately. But, you know, that's what Tank fans normally do. My brother Joe Jack, what's up with you, King?
What's up, BF?
Salute to my brother Joe Jack, bro. But please, how is he a B level? How's he B level?
I'm going to give him a B because he got like a decent footwork. He can box a little bit, and he got power, and he a champion. So I'm going to give him a B.
But that, because you hold a belt doesn't make you elite, brother. At all.
Nah.
So you're giving him something.
Is elite, though. I mean, that's
yeah,
what means like you're a good champion.
Yeah, but anybody could be a champion if you get the right shit. Buster Douglas was a champion. That lasted all but one fight. Nobody said Buster Douglas is A-level or elite or even a B-class fighter at all ever. There's a bunch of fighters that got a belt and then lost it. Robert the Ghost Guerrero got a belt and then lost it. There's a lot of fighters that got a belt and then lost it right away. That doesn't make you elite or B.
Out of all the champions up there, he the best champion. So, like, I'm ranking it off of that, too.
You say he's the best champion?
Yeah, out of all the champions up there.
How do you say he's the best champion?
I'm just going off of his performances.
But if you're going off his performances, which you should go off his performances, how does knocking out bums make you the best champion? If that's the case, Mario Barrios is the best champion because he fought Keith Thurman, he fought former champions, and he beat a former champion in Ugast. If that's the case, Mario Barrios is better than him.
I can't say that, though, because, like, he got a little bit more skills than Mario Barrios.
The skills based on what? Your skills are based on your level of competition.
Like he's not like an elite boxer, but, like, if he fighting somebody in front of him that can't move with their feet, it looked like he can outbox him a little.
He didn't outbox Randall. Randall didn't move his feet. He didn't outbox Boca Chica. Boca Chica didn't move his feet. That was just last year.
You right about that. I can't argue with that, but I'm talking about the last three opponents. Like, if they just stand still in front of him, they can't move as fast as he can.
Yeah, but if they stand still in front of him, that does not make them good, bro. But Ugas did not stand still in front of him. Ugas moved, and he still beat Ugas, and Ugas is a former champion. So how would Barrios not be better than Brian Norman based on your criteria?
Because I'm going off of, like, the skills that I see.
That's what I'm asking.
I don't see no skills with Barrios.
I'm asking, what skills are you talking about, my brother?
I'm saying he can box a little bit. He got
boxing a little bit makes you a B.
He got okay footwork.
Footwork makes you a B, brother.
Yeah, like
does not make you a B. That's barely a C. If you can do it a little bit and got okay stuff, well, yeah. Well, if you're a D, you can pass as a D. That's a passing grade. Now, you said this. I didn't say it. I'm repeating what you said.
Don't do me like that, man.
I'm just repeating you, Big Joe. I'm just repeating what my brother said. You said he can box a little bit and he got okay footwork. Okay, that sounds like a D. Isn't that a D? If you could box a little bit and got okay footwork, isn't that a D? Because C means average. You're right. You're at average. If you can box a little bit, C means you can box more than a little bit.
But I feel like
okay, that's not C.
This is what I feel like you're doing. You
What's that?
comparing him, like you can't compare him to how Devin and
I'm not.
Shakur move. Like
I'm not.
like, that's not fair because everybody can't move
but I'm
like
not.
that.
But I'm not though. I'm just repeating what you're saying. I didn't compare him to anybody yet. I didn't compare to nobody yet. I just repeated your words. But if you want to do that, if you want to set a standard, let's set a standard. What is an A-level boxer? Who is it? It doesn't got to be Devin. According to you, who is an A-level boxer? A.
Okay, A-level. I'll put Terrence
Just pick
Crawford.
one. Okay, just pick one. Terrence Crawford. Terrence
Bam
Crawford.
Bam.
No. Just Bam Bam's
okay.
footwork is not as what y'all claim Bam Bam's footwork to be. Bam Bam is a flat-footed, come-forward fighter.
Come on, Bam Bam, he can box on the back.
I never said he couldn't. I said he's a flat-footed, come-forward fighter is what Bam Bam is. I never said he can't box on the back foot or any other play, but Bam Bam is a flat-footed, come-forward fighter. That is not disrespecting Bam. He's in my pound for pound.
I don't think he flat-footed though. It's just like because
he is flat-footed. He plants his feet and he walks forward at you, and then he does what he does. That's what.
I ain't trying to get off topic though, but like at that weight class,
okay,
at 115,
sure,
he can outbox the boxer and like outpunch the puncher. That's what I seen him do with I forgot he went from Australia.
No, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
I never said he couldn't. What I'm saying is he's a flat foot come forward fire. That doesn't mean he can't box. He can box. He absolutely can. But that doesn't mean he's not. You don't see Bam on his toes bouncing around. That's not how he fights.
No. But he could do that for the whole fight.
I never said he couldn't. What I said is he's a flat foot come forward fighter.
Yeah.
Not far as flat footed like he can't move. He can move. He absolutely can move. I never said this. He can, and he can box. Bam is nasty. What I'm saying to you is, if you was to stand in front of Bam, Bam will stand in front of you. He is a flat-footed, come-forward fighter. He's just, like you said, he'll outbox you flat-footed or outbang you flat, but he's a flat-footed, he's not a bad fighter. He's phenomenal. Phenomenal. But A-level.
Terrence Crawford, he A-level.
Terrence Crawford is A-level.
Yeah.
Yes, because Terrence Crawford can do everything. Everything is A-level. And then your A-level, not only can you do everything, you then are fighting a level of competition that shows you can do everything. That is an A-level. We should not be giving out A-level to everybody because everybody is not A-level. We grade fighters so loosely and we give them so much that I don't understand why we do that. Like, why? If we keep grading all these guys so high, then who isn't high? Then when we say somebody's a bum, then now it's like, oh man, come on, man, he's not a bum. No, Brian Norman is a D-level fighter.
But I'm gonna give him the grade like that because I don't want people saying, oh, when Devin win, I don't want them saying, oh, he beat a bum.
It doesn't even matter.
He was too green.
It doesn't matter. They're gonna say it anyway. It doesn't matter.
So I give everybody credit.
But no one's taking credit from Brian. I'm not taking it from him. I'm saying Brian Norman is a D plus, C minus fighter at best. C minus at best is what I'm saying. I'm not taking nothing from him.
But you know how they're gonna take it.
It doesn't even matter, bro.
You know how they're gonna take it.
They're gonna do it anyway. Win, lose, draw. They're gonna do it anyway, bro. You know this, bro. The truth is good enough for me. Win, lose, or draw, they're gonna do it anyway. Devin could go in there and knock this man out, and all they're gonna do is say he's a bum. Devin can go in there and lose, and they're going to say Devin's a bum. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Win, lose, or draw, they're going to say what they're going to say. But what we are doing, you, my homie, what we are doing is we're talking about the facts. We're going to speak on the truth as it is. And the truth as it is Brian Norman is a C minus at best, D plus fighter. What has he done to be anything more than that?
I can't give him lower than a B. It's just because his power is like
power
that power is
everybody's
real.
Got power. How is power real?
Hey, BF, I understand what Joseph Jackson's saying.
Yeah.
What's up, Salute, man?
Salute, big dog.
I understand what he's saying because they did I hate to bring up another box, but they did the same thing to Shakur when he fought what's his name?
Shakur is a B plus fighter.
Huh?
Without question, he is a B.
No, I'm talking about the
solid
fighter he
B+.
fought over the
Zepeda.
summer.
Zepeda?
Zepeda. They were saying they said he was going to beat Shakur.
Yeah,
Then when
that's what I'm saying.
Shakur did him wrong,
He a bum.
then he's an F fighter. He's a
They're
bum.
going to do that anyway. It doesn't matter what you say, bro. They're going to do it
See where I'm
anyway.
coming from.
Bro, we don't got it. The truth is good enough, bro. They're going to do it anyway. They're going to say, regardless, Devin's going to go in there and wash this man, and they're going to say right away that he is a bum. That's what they're going to do. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what Big Dog or anybody else. They're going to if it's Tank fighting somebody, he's the greatest fighter to ever walk God's green earth. If it's Devin or Shakur, he's a bum. Doesn't matter, bro. Fuck them. I'm talking to you guys. I'm keeping it a stack with us. Fuck them. I don't care about them weird ass niggas. They're going to say, motherfuckers out here talking about how Lamont Roach was so great. Man, Lamont Roach ain't shit, bro. He wasn't shit back then. Nothing. He still ain't. He fuck around and go in there with Pitbull and get knocked, spark the fuck out. And they're going to be like, oh. Nah, bro. Tank is a C fighter. That's what he is. He's a C level fighter. Brian Norman is a C minus D plus at best. That's what he is.
Harsh grades. Those are harsh grades.
Shakur, but no, that's the problem, and that's the problem with us.
I see where you're coming from, because I don't rank Devin an A-level fighter. I rank him a B+.
Devin's a B. Like Devin is a B plus fighter.
Yeah, he got more to prove. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I can't.
He's a B plus fighter, bro.
Yeah, I
don't understand. What's the issue here? What's the issue? If anything,
I'm saying like Devin, a B. Like a B is not a B plus though.
If anything, Devin got a little bit more than Shakur because he fought better competition. But that's it.
I mean, you said skill for skill. I mean, all those guys are more skilled than I mean, both Shakur and Devin's more skilled than Brian Norman. I mean, you can see it, just pure skill.
Yes, they're both B level fighters, both of them.
I wouldn't call Brian Norman a D fighter.
Well, what are you calling him?
I call him a C fighter.
How is he the same? He's the same as Tank, because Tank's a C level fighter.
Man, I'm not talking. Tank is.
You can give him a C plus B minus.
I am not giving him nothing. I want you guys to tell me what is he. I'm not giving this man nothing. I'm not giving him anything. This man is a D plus C minus fighter, is what he is. That is what he is. A D plus C minus. That's what he is. I don't got to give him up. That's what he did, bro. This is what he is. What has he done for him to be anything more than that? What's he done?
I'm just going off of his last 3 fights. His last 3 fights, he had.
His last 3 fighters are bums.
Yeah, his last 3 fights was.
Yeah, his last. Yeah, you can't go off.
Teriyaki is ass.
You still got to take care of the bum though. That's what I'm saying. Like,
okay,
you still got to take care of it.
Okay, but if I go in there and I fight a bum and you say I got the bum out of there, that does not make me C level or B level or A level. If I have a test and all I have to do is get a D to pass, and I get a D, it doesn't make me get an A. The test is D level. Those are D level opponents. Those are D level people. So why would I give you an A? Because I'm saying you get a D if you win. And you go in there and win, then you get a D. Man, I don't care if you knock it out the park. If the best you're going to get is a D, then knock it out the park, get a D.
I just want to give him all the credit in the world, though. That's what I'm saying.
But it doesn't matter if you get, bro. You could say this man's an A-level fighter. You know what'll happen? They'll fight you to the death, saying he's an A-level fighter. That's what they'll do. They'll fight you to the death. And then,
he's saying it right now, though.
But I'm not giving him nothing. You are who you are, bro. You are who you are. That's like right now, my brother. You wearing a red shirt. My brother is wearing a red champion shirt in his thumbnail. That's what my brother's wearing. Man, I'm not going to say my nigga's wearing a motherfucking red Louis shirt. Nigga, it's a champion shirt, bro. You wearing a champion hoodie. My brother Big Joe is wearing a champion hoodie. That's what he's wearing. I'm not going to say it's a Louis, Prada, and Gucci mixed hoodie that costs $30,000. Nigga, I ain't capping, bro. That's what it is. This man is a D-level fighter. That's what he is. He's a D-level, D plus, C minus at best. And Tank is a C-level fighter. That's what he is. That's what his resume says he is, a C-level fighter. You guys can say what y'all want to say, but his resume says that the test he took, the max you can get with that test is a C. That is the max you can get, bro.
I can't
There is
give
no
Tank
fight.
a C level.
There is no
I
fight.
hear what you're saying, BF. You're going off
There's no
off the
fight that Tank
resume.
fought in, bro. There's no fight that Tank fought in that says passing this test gives you an A. There's no fight he fought in.
He a 2 division champion.
I don't give a fuck if he's a 40 division champion. If you go and you fight a whole bunch of people who are fucking interim champions when there's an undisputed champion, you're not a champion.
Yeah,
you are an opportunist. You're not a champion.
What you're saying. I agree.
You don't got to agree. Those are facts. You don't got to agree. Those are the facts. You cannot say you are a champion when there's an undisputed champion in your weight class. You're not a champion at all. Those are just the facts, bro. That's the whole word. Undisputed means there is no dispute who the king is. No dispute. So when you beat Mario Barrios, there was no dispute that Josh Taylor was the king of 140. Mario Barrios was a nothing. Nothing. So no, you are not an undisputed. No, you are not. You're not a multi. No, you're not. No, you're not. That is a media and meat riders pushing that. Media and meat riders. If you get a test and the test says, hey, you beat this guy, then you can become an A. Tank has none of those guys. Brian Norman has none of those guys. Devin has them. Shakur got him. Yeah, they got him. Bud got him. I mean, how are we giving you a grade when you max out at a certain number?
Like, but I rank Tank, Shakur, and Dave. I rank them all on the same level. I may think
that sounds like a personal problem. That's a personal problem.
Hell no.
Yeah, that's a personal problem, bro. That is a personal problem. That's not a factual statement. That is a personal thing that you rate 3 fighters when one of them has been undisputed, the other one has been unified. The other one that unified fought. They both fought top number ones. Another guy has fought absolutely nobody, no number one ever. Just picked and choose them, and you rate them all the same. That's a personal problem, bro.
That's facts. What you saying is all facts. He ain't
that's
never
true.
Unified and all this and that.
He's never done nothing.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I grade them because they basically all 3 of them is in the same class.
So what does that mean? If we're in the same class, you can't give everybody the same grade. If me and Big Dog is in the same, if me, you, and Big Dog are in the same grade, same class, and Rich Porter is our teacher, and me and Big Dog have a better grade than you, Rich can't give us all the same damn grade. No, me and Big Dog, we got A's or we got B's. That's what we got. Nigga, you got a D. Rich can't just say, oh, you know what? I fuck with Joe. So they're all in the same class.
It's on the curve. BF, it's on the curve. You got to remember that.
Yeah,
that's no curve, bro. Ain't no curve. This is what you did. You did this.
That's how I look at it. Like
then you're looking at it on the curve if you're looking at it differently.
I don't think Tank the face of boxing or none of that. But
I don't care about none of that. I'm talking about what you did to get a grade. This is the reason why I say Brian Norman is a D or a C minus at best. At best. It is us that grades these people so much. It is us. All right, you guys can give Boxing Dad 86,000 seconds to get off my balls, right? It is us that give these fighters these weird grades, and we call all these guys A's and all these guys it's us that do that. Us. We do that.
Isn't he number 1 in the ring?
I don't give a damn if he's number 1. What does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. He didn't beat nobody for that. He's number 1 because the niggas above him left. That's the only reason why he got there. He didn't fight nobody to get to there. The niggas that he beat wasn't number 1, 2, and 3. He didn't do any of that. Them niggas above him left, and then he just moved up by attrition. That doesn't make you the best because you move up by attrition.
You talking about Tank or about Norman?
Norman.
Oh yeah, Norman got moved up. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So what does that mean?
Like,
no, I hear with Joe Jackson. He's trying to say that he don't want no diminution of the.
Yeah, that's what they did to Shakur.
We know you're gonna hear it. We know because they did the same to Shakur when he bought Then he fight.
Yeah.
What's his name?
But what BF is saying though, either way it go, they gonna come with the bullshit. So just
No, I
keep
don't
it real.
care. Yeah, I don't care.
Right.
They're gonna
So
do
just
it
keep it real.
regardless, bro. I
Yeah.
don't care. The truth is good enough, bro. I don't care what they say. They care what I say. That's why them goofy ass niggas will come to my page and talk shit in my comments because they care what I say. They have never seen me on their page because I don't care what they say. That's the reason why if I go to Champ side, they'll go to Champ side and start talking to me.
Yeah,
Nigga, it's not even my page.
I seen it.
Yeah, it's not even me. It's not even my page. Fuck you talking to me for? Talk to Champ side. What the fuck you talking to me for? So that they care what I don't care what they say. The truth is good enough. The truth. It's good enough. Multiple fighters can be A-level. Who said they couldn't, you fucking weirdo? Who the fuck said they couldn't, you fucking weird ass nigga? Man, Black Hacker is a weird ass nigga. So I'm gonna repeat what I said again. If me, Big Dog, and Joe Jackson are in the same class and Rich is the teacher, if me and Big Dog, we pass a test and get an A on our test, then we both get an A. If Joe passes the same test and doesn't get an A, Rich Porter is not going to just give him an A just because we're in the same class or the same grade. You fucking idiot. But of course, this fucking bitch will come in here because he wants to argue like a bitch every day. That's a fallacy. That's a fallacy. Two guys in the same class can get the same grade. No shit, you fucking idiot. No shit. Because you didn't listen to what I said, you just came here like a bitch to argue immediately. Oh, BFTB said something. Let me go against it immediately. Nigga, you don't even know what the fuck I said. So one more time, you weird ass nigga, and again. If Rich Porter is the teacher and me and Big Dog both get an A, we max our tests. We both got an A on our test. Both of us. If Big Joe Jack did not get an A, he got a C or a B. Then he got a C or a B. You can't just give him an A because we're all in the same class. That's the stupidest fucking statement I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, I got a quick question. Bill.
Me and Big Dog got an A. If that's the case, every fucking student that's ever fucking been to school will all get A's and we'll never know who the fuck is better than who. Dummy. Anybody can call in. I'm not stopping nobody from calling in.
Yeah, why he just don't click the link? He doing too.
Because you're not gonna click because you don't want to sit here. No, he don't want to do that.
He weird, bro. Like
he probably agree with me. I don't know why he ain't.
No,
with me.
he agrees with anybody that goes against anything I say. No, if you agree, of course we're not. We definitely have a conversation, but he just wants to argue. So he will go against, bro. He'll go against you and me at the same time, and Big Dog, just to argue. That's because that's what he does. So I know what you guys are saying. You guys are saying no, give him a high grade because they're going to crap on him if Devin beats him. Well, they're going to crap on him in the way it goes. They'll praise and glaze him right now if he's successful, which he's not going to be. But if he's successful, they'll praise and glaze. And then after praise and glazing, as soon as he mentions that he wants smoke with Tank Davis, all of a sudden, he's a bum. All of a sudden, he'll be a straight garbage man. He's trash, a bum. He ain't nothing. It doesn't matter, bro. It really doesn't matter. They're going to say this to everybody. The only person that does not get that is Gervonta Davis. He is the only one where they'll say he's the greatest fighter that ever walked this earth. He's never fought nobody. He's never he's fought a bunch of fucking nobodies. But yet they would glaze and praise this man, suck this nigga off from the back upside down with their eyes closed. They'll still suck him off. He's done nothing. Literally nothing. They don't care. And anybody else that doesn't have tats like him, braids like him, doesn't dance all fat and sloppy like this weird ass nigga, doesn't whatever the fuck he got going on, if they're not exactly like him, and then they say, oh, well, Tank is the greatest fighter ever. If they're saying that, oh, hell no, man. They'll love him. They'll love. If Brian Norman was to say, listen, man, I spar Tank, and I'm going to tell y'all what, Tank Davis is one of the greatest fighters ever, man. He beat the shit out of me in sparring. Like, I held my own, but he beat the shit out of me. He's one of the greatest. I bet Fred, all these fake ass niggas be, yo, Brian Norman's the goods. Brian Norman's the good. He's the great. Brian Norman is great. Brian Norman, he's so great, man. He's so great, man. He's so one of the greatest. Brian Norman, bro. Brian Norman beat all these guys because he said that Tank Davis is this. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
But ain't they saying that right now, Pierre?
And 99% of all these niggas, Dicky, Brian Norman, only because they hate Devin, because Devin will whip Tank's ass and they know it. That's it. There is no other reason. That's it, bro. There's no other reason.
Yeah, like you said the other day, a lot of these cats are Tank fans. They're not Brian Norman fans. They're Tank fans. I
said it yesterday. They hoping that Brian Norman beat him, so it's a way to justify Tank's scary ass not fighting Devin.
And that's it. So I will go back to saying once again, what are the skills that we should be talking about? What skills, bro? Brian Norman is not a bum. He ain't garbage, but he is a D+, C- at best fighter. That's what he is. A C-. Bro, do you realize that Brian Norman fighting Devin is better competition than Tank Davis has ever fought in his whole career?
Yeah.
Ever. Tank has never fought anybody ever like what Brian Norman is about to fight. Ever. No one. Never.
No one.
Okay, so if this is what we're saying, because he has never fought anybody like Devin. Ever. Brian Norman has never fought anybody like Devin, and Tank has never fought anybody like Devin, ever. Never. So Brian Norman is doing something that Tank has never did his whole career. Ever.
It's crazy how they criticized Devin and Shakur fighting Teal next, and Tank has not fight anybody close to those guys.
None. Neither, ever.
Exactly.
None. At no time ever in his whole career. At no time, never. And yet these guys will run through here and telling me about how much, oh man, I tell you what, I tell you this, I tell you that. He's never fought anybody, ever, at no time ever. Never, ever, never. Like Devin, never.
Tank ain't never even fought a number one contender like Zepeda yet.
He's never fought number one his whole life.
Pedraza's better than Zepeda.
If that's what you want to tell yourself. Pedraza was ranked 6, Zepeda was ranked 1.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to tell yourself that, fine, go ahead. Sure, whatever you want to tell yourself. I'm not knocking your opinion. I'm just telling you what, hey, Pedraza was ranked 6. Zepeda was ranked 1. Actually, let me correct myself, 2.
And Pedraza was ready to lead a division, but whatever.
I'm not even on it. I'm not even on that. If you guys got that, no, Frank Martin was not 4. Frank Martin was 6. He was not number 4. Frank Martin was number 6. The highest that Tank has ever fought was a number 6. That is Pedraza and that is Frank Martin. They were both 6. He has never fought anybody who was ranked higher than that ever. Never. At no time ever in his whole career. Never.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6 is the highest he's ever ranked at all. Niggas say, imagine what Tank would do to Zapata. But that's all you guys can do is imagine. That's all you can do because he don't fight anybody. So all you niggas can do is imagine. That's it.
I'll just talk about the skills. I think he's a more skilled fighter than.
Okay, I'm cool with that. That's fine. If you want to say he's more skilled, well, let's talk about the skill. Because that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the skills. What? Because I'm saying skill for skill right now. Skill for skill. How are you guys even making this a 50-50 fight? Skill for skill. If you guys are telling me you guys got
footwork is decent.
Hold up 1 second. Let me ask the question first, and then you guys can respond. If you guys are telling me that this is a 50-50, so what I'm going to say to you is skill for skill. Please describe how this is a 50-50 skill for skill. You said Brian Norman's footwork is decent.
It's not.
So when does decent equal something? I'm confused. So decent makes 50-50 with someone that's proven?
His punch placement, that's I give that like a B+. His punch placement.
Sure, I can respect you giving it a B+, but see, then you have to say against who. See,
right.
If we're in the same class, and Rich Porter is the teacher, and he gives me and Big Dog Willie algebra, and we both get an A in algebra, and he gives you a fucking test of addition and subtraction, and you get a B, and nigga, we ain't on the same grade. We on the same scale, nigga. We're not. Me and Big Dog are doing algebra, trigonometry. My nigga, you're doing addition. and that is Tank Davis. So no, you're telling me about this man right here. This is what you're telling me. I'm listening. I hear you. But how can you put us on the same grade if we ain't doing the same math? How you give us the same test? We ain't doing the same math, bro. And the math is your level of competition. That's your math.
Right. You talking about punch placement. You talking about punch placement against guys who's there to be hit.
But
that's not hard to do.
But it's a 50-50 fight because Devin moving up, and you know they going off of his last performances and all this and that. So, and they think
what happened last time he moved up.
Let him finish.
Yeah,
Go
and
ahead,
they think he got PTSD and stuff like that. That's why everybody ranking it in a 50-50 fight because they talking about they don't know what mental Dev gonna come off in. It's really based off of Dev. It's not really off of Brian.
Right.
As we saying.
And it's
just off of Dev. That everybody reacting off of Dev.
This I know. This we know. Hold up. What was you about to say, Rich?
No, I was gonna say everybody keep on saying him moving up. They said that last time he moved up against a puncher, and look what happened.
A better boxer. Regis Porgray was a better boxer.
Mm-hmm.
Regis Porgray is a proven better boxer than Brian.
Fought better competition too.
Better competition. That's how you are proved to be better.
Yeah, he definitely got better defense than Brian Norman too.
But he fought better competition than Brian Norman.
Mm-hmm.
You are graded on a different scale, bro. Your competition. That's why I keep using math. That's why I say the math is not math in here. If we're at addition and subtraction, we are right here at the bottom. You move up to multiplication, you move up to division, you move up to algebra, calculus, trigonometry. Yeah, you're moving up. It's all math, but there's different levels that you're moving up. This nigga's on addition and subtraction, and you're trying to make it a 50-50 with a nigga doing calculus. It is not a 50-50 fight at all. And if it is a 50-50 fight, it'll be 50-50 because of what happens in the ring. But it's not 50-50 based on what we're looking at right now at all. Just like Tank versus Lamont Roach was not a 50-50 fucking fight from what we were looking at all. No way. It was a fucking cherry pick.
Yeah, I agree with that, BF. I don't think it's 50-50 to be honest with you. My thing is when I look at a 50-50 fight, a 50-50 fight means that both fighters can come in on their absolute A game and it's still up for grabs who can win that fight. When Brian Norman Jr., his only chance to win this fight is for Devin Haney to have to make a mistake for him to be able to win. That is not a 50-50 fight because I'm going to tell you right now, the only way Brian Norman can win is with a Devin Haney mistake. If Devin Haney is perfect, Brian Norman doesn't win in any universe. In any universe. If he is defensively sound, counter punching, using the ring, and he is on his A game, Brian Norman can't win. Also, I heard somebody say Brian Norman has decent footwork. I wholeheartedly disagree. This man has had 28 fights to show us about this mythical, magical boxing that him and his daddy say he has. 28 fights, he has never done it. When the majority of his opponents have been flat-footed, come-forward fighters, do you think in 28 fights, if he had this magical boxing ability, don't you think you would have seen that by now? All we see Brian Norman doing is lunging with his chin out, pushing his opponents to the ropes, and grinding down, hoping to outwork the opponent. Anybody with superior boxing skills would not resort to that in 28 fights. The first time they put him in the ring with somebody that had halfway decent boxing and Quentin Rounder, he got embarrassed as far as he was sloppy. He ate the jab all night. This is not a superior boxer that y'all talking about. And if y'all want to know what decent footwork look like, because I'm glad BF was talking about skill level, a superior footwork would be Lomachenko, Devin Haney, people like that. I just gave y'all two, right? But if you're talking about decent, you're talking about Lamont Roach, that's decent footwork. Brian Norman Jr. doesn't have even Lamont Roach footwork to change angles and get to where he wants in the ring. So yeah, so decent is Lamont Roach. So I'm trying to give y'all a barometer to understand what decent footwork is, and I'm letting you know Brian Norman Jr. doesn't have it.
I really am not trying to degrade Brian Norman in no capacity, y'all. In no capacity whatsoever. I'm just keeping it in stack. Like we give fighters grades way too high. All of them, everybody, they're graded way too high because we're a fan. So we grade them super high. For what reason? Fight somebody who else that we grade high. Fight them. And then once you beat them, then we can have a conversation about how great or whatever. Yeah, you can skip it 1 second. Then you can have that conversation about where they're at. Like, we as fans need to stop giving super high grades, because if you give a fighter A level, if you say any fighter right now is A level, then you are saying they're the same as Terrence Crawford. No, nigga, no, they're not, bro. No, they are not. No, they are not the same as Terrence Crawford. No, they are not. No, they're not. Legitimately, there's legitimately right now Alexander Usyk, Terrence Crawford. There you go. Usyk is the greatest fighter, Terrence Crawford is the greatest fighter of our era right now. He is A level. Well, what the fuck is higher than that? If this is the A level, then everybody else is not that. Everybody else is a little bit below that. A little bit below, or a lot below. But we have the standard of what A level is. We got the standard. That's the standard, bro. Who the fuck is A level other than Bud?
Tega?
Yes.
I kind of disagree with that. I look at it as far as like, you have the graded fighters like A through F, and then you have the fighters that are outliers like the Buds, the Usyks, the Inoues, like the guys that you can't grade them with everybody else because they aren't like everybody else.
I think we're talking about right now. I don't think we're talking about
this man just talking about. So they're aliens.
Why he just
no, because okay, so let me give you an example.
We're not talking about all time, Ali's and nothing like that. We're just talking about right now.
I said the greatest fighter of this era. I didn't say the greatest of all time. I said the greatest of this era. That's what I said. I truly believe that motherfucking Terrence Crawford is ducking boots right now.
Okay, I believe that Errol Spence was an A-level fighter. He can't lose the fact that he was an A-level fighter. He just isn't above that.
No, yes, he can. Yes, he can. Based on the people that he fight, Errol Spence, in my opinion, was an A-level fighter without question.
So he loses.
And then when he fought another A-level fighter in Terrence Crawford beat him, which makes Errol Spence an A- and Terrence Crawford an A.
I look at the winner moves up.
Okay, cool. That's what's up. If me and Big Dog Willie take a test, if Big Dog has been taking tests all his life and he's been getting A's, and I've been taking tests all my life and I've been getting A's, and then we go head to head on a test, and he gets a 99 and I get a fucking 98. He's an A or an A plus, and I am an A or an A minus. But we're not the same. He's got a 99. I got a 98. We're not the same, bro.
I look at it as
I don't care what you look at, bro. I don't care, bro. I don't care what you look at. Those are facts. If Big Dog gets a 99 and I get a 98, we're not the same. He is better than me by that small amount. He's better. We're not the same. If I get a 99 and he get a 99, then we're the same. But we're not the same. If we go head up and I'm an A-level fighter and he's an A-level fighter, you know what happened? The guy, if he beat me, if we go head up, it doesn't make me not an A. It just makes him an A plus. I'm still an A. He's an A plus because he bettered me. I'm an A-level fighter. I proved my resume, my competition, everything I've done proved that I'm an A-level fighter. Then I fought this guy and he beat me, which proves that he is an A plus. We can't be the same. You beat me.
That's what I just said. I said they are just higher than everybody else. They're like everybody that is an A doesn't get dropped.
No, I think you're not hearing what he says.
He said if they both get an A, then
he said
moved up to an A plus and you move down to an A minus.
Okay, this way to say, do you think George Foreman is an A?
Yes.
What do you think Ali is?
Ali is an advanced course guy. He's above that.
Nigga, there ain't no
A plus. He's an A plus, right?
There ain't no advanced course.
Do you think Sugar Ray Leonard is A?
Nigga, there ain't no advanced course. There is no advanced course. There is none. So
you can't lose.
Let me explain to you guys. let me explain to you guys the hard truth that you guys don't want to say. The hard truth is we can say that EJ is an A-level fighter, and we can say Terrence Crawford is an A-level fighter. So when they fight, if you don't give out A pluses, if you just say an A, B, C, D, E, F, all that prove is that EJ was a B when Bud was really the only A. And then everybody that EJ beat was not a B, they were a C, and he's a B. If you want to keep it a hard truth, if you want to use the pluses and minuses, I'm game. I'm cool with that. An A plus and an A and an A minus. I'm cool. I'm totally fine. But what I'm not going to do is make up just some fucking weird ass criteria to give somebody something just because.
Imagine calling George Foreman a B. That's what I'm saying. You guys have to
imagine calling the four kings all B's. They all got losses.
The four kings are all, well, whoever beat them is the A. Sugar Ray Leonard beat them all. He is the A.
Sugar Ray Leonard lost to Roberto Duran.
Sugar Ray Leonard lost to Roberto Duran and then came back.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem.
Into the ring
no, sir. No, when Sugar Ray Leonard lost to Roberto Duran, that made Roberto Duran an A and Leonard a B. And then when he retook the test, he beat him, which made him the A and him the B. When he retook the test, what planet are you niggas on, bro? Like, how are we making this so difficult? I don't understand. If you go to class, we've all been to school. I would hope we've all been to school. So I'm pretty sure we've taken tests at school. I'm pretty sure some of us, if not all of us, have at least failed a test that we retook and passed it.
Tests are even. Boxing is not.
Tests are even. Boxing is not. Well, what makes boxing not?
You have people moving up. You have people.
I'll tell you what makes boxing not. Your competition. That's what makes boxing not. Your competition. That's what makes it not. Yeah, that's what makes it not. For you guys to say it don't work like that, I don't know why you're writing in the comments. You can click the link and tell me how it works. Y'all do a lot of writing in the comments for some strange reason, and I'm unsure why. Because the link is right there. Did y'all miss it? Let me give it to you again. Because I would love for you guys to tell me how it doesn't work like that or how it does work. I would love for you guys to explain that. I would love for you guys to explain it. Because you guys are the ones making it difficult, not me. I'm not making it
literally
difficult.
Black and white. Boxing has too many variables.
What variables?
How did your camp go? Are you coming off an injury? Are you moving up? Are you moving down?
That what sounds to me, what you just said is how did you study for your test? Is what you just said to me.
You can get no sleep and Phil, and you can get no sleep.
I'll say it again. What this man just said to me is how did you study? How good, how bad, how hard, or how lightly you study for your test that you're about to take. That's what he just said to me. Try to tell me different variables. It ain't different variables. It's how you study for your test. If you're moving up, moving down, whatever you're doing, you know the guy you're fighting. You know exactly who this guy is. So you're not going to study for the test? That's your problem. That's not mine.
Study for injuries?
What?
You can't study for injuries.
You can't study for injuries. No, but guess what? If you get sick on test day, you fucking postpone it and you take the test a later fucking date. Fuck is you talking about? What is you talking about, bro?
We've literally seen like.
Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. There are people who legitimately get sick on SAT day, legitimately sick, and have to come back and take the SAT another day. What is you talking about?
That is not the same thing as combat sports. You can't make
okay. You can absolutely, if you get injured, postpone the fight. They do it all the time.
You get injured in the fight, then what?
Okay, if you break your pencil while you're in the test, well, guess what? You have to go and sharpen it again and adjust. Those are called adjustments.
Unless you take a knee.
Unless you take a knee. Those are adjustments. Nigga, you ain't saying anything to me. You ain't saying nothing to me. Those are adjustments. What are you saying to me? It is the exact same thing. You ain't saying nothing to me. What are you saying?
I'm saying, like, it's complete difference from
there is no difference
and breaking ribs and breaking a pencil.
There is no difference, bro. There is no difference. Do you also know that what happens if you get an injury while you're fighting? Do you know what they do? They stop the fight and call it a no decision.
No, if you have your ribs broken, they don't go, oh, he can't fight anymore. If you break,
If you have your ribs broken
to the doctor, right?
before the fourth
then
round,
you have to quit.
If you have your ribs broken before the fourth round, they can stop the fight, and it's a no contest, no decision. Fuck are you talking about?
If somebody punches you in the ribs and you break your rib, they can go no decision.
No, if you break your ribs, if it's not on them, if they break, if they break your ribs, you failed the test, you dumbass nigga. You fucking failed, you dummy.
If you break your hand.
If somebody,
it doesn't matter.
Bro, if you go into a fight and your fight is the test, and your opponent breaks your ribs, you failed the test.
If you break your hand, then what?
If you are in there and you break your hand yourself, and it's before the fourth round, and you have broken your hand on your own accord, then you have to fight through it. That's called an adjustment. If you break your hand and it's not on your own accord before the fourth round, then they can stop the fight. It's a no contest, no decision. Where the fuck you been at? Where you been? You didn't know this?
Yeah, that's just like an
yes, I do know that. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so if you notice it, what the fuck is you talking about then? What are you talking about?
Compared it to breaking a pencil.
No, I did not compare it to breaking a pencil. You compared it to breaking a pencil. I just spoken on what you compared. I didn't say shit about a pencil. You did.
Nobody gonna back me up?
No, it's not making any sense.
Bro, nigga, you brought up the pencil.
I did not bring up the pencil. He said if you break your pencil, you go sharpen it. I didn't bring up the pencil.
Come on, I'm not gonna let you.
Yeah.
You said if you break a pencil.
Yeah.
And then BS if you break your pencil, sharpen it. That's all he said.
You just said I bring up the pencil.
Mic check.
What's up with you, Darren? I hear you, Darren. So my brother Darren in the building.
What's up, bro? Quick question.
What's up?
You said if an A-level fighter fights another A-level fighter, he's no longer an A-level fighter because he lost to another A-level fighter.
What I said is an A-level fighter versus an A-level fighter has two options. Option number one, you're both A, and the other guy that beats you is an A+. That's option number one. Option number two is if you're an A and this guy's an A and this guy beats you, then you were not an A to start with. You was either an A- or you was a B.
But don't styles have something to do with that?
Styles always make fights, but that's your preparation. You know the style before you go into take the test. You know the style. It's not like you figuring a style out in the ring. Everybody, bro, we can record these guys on our cell phones.
Okay, I got a quick question for you. So when Devin Haney fought, my bad, bro. Go ahead.
I'm going to make sure my brother doesn't try to move around from what I just said, because you just said styles make fights. So again, if styles make fights, then don't you know the style of the fighter before you go in there to take the test? Because you recorded it.
I never swam with one.
Okay, so say it one more time. Don't you know the style of the fighter before you go into the ring?
Yes, sir. I got another question though, right? We gonna agree on. Hold on.
If you know the style of the fighter, then you should be able to prepare and train for the style of the fighter.
Correct. Now, I'm gonna give you an example of two A-level fighters. When Devin Haney fought Loma, Devin didn't fight in his normal style. He was fighting on the front foot, using body punches. Is now Loma not an A-level fighter?
No. So what happened is Devin Haney watched the tape and prepared for the style. So Loma is now, he cannot be the same as Devin. He cannot be, because Devin beat him. He cannot be. He has to be below him in some capacity whatsoever, because Devin beat him.
Yeah. I mean, even though Devin still beat him, right?
So Devin's on the same level as Orlando Salido.
You're not what Devin is. So
no, I'm not saying. Go ahead, my bad, bro. My bad.
Whatever you got, Devin, Loma is below him because Devin beat him. Whatever you got.
Yeah, but I still consider Loma an A-level fighter, though.
Sure, and that's fine if you want to consider him that. The problem with that is what I told Big Joe Jack earlier on in this conversation. We grade fighters too high when fighters haven't done anything to be graded that high. Vasyl Lomachenko, the same analogy that I gave for Errol Spence and Bud. Vasyl Lomachenko, for all the guys he fought, all the work he put in, you would look at him as an A-level fighter. And then when you fought Tia, when you fought Devin, you lost. Which means that either the guys that you fought weren't A level and this guy was, or you're an A and they're an A plus. We can't just make up new scales and give somebody some things.
But a lot of, I mean, but what about a age difference? That's his third weight class moving up. He's fighting it, like all that kind of still matters, bro. Like
who took it away?
Like pound for pound, like if all these guys were all the same weight, all the same dimensions, then you can kind of say, okay, this fighter, this, like you're gonna have disadvantages and advantages in every fight, bro.
You mean it's way too difficult, man.
Do they all have the exact same punches to throw?
Yeah, well,
hold up, bro. I'm not trying to make this convoluted, bro. I don't want to make this convoluted. I don't want to muddy the waters. Do they all have the exact same punches to throw?
Yes, sir.
Do they all have the same feet to move?
Yes, sir.
Do they all have the same ring and gyms to train in?
Yes, sir.
Can they all get sparring partners to spar with?
Yes, sir.
Do they all have cameras to look at to study their opponents and a team to study their opponents to get the correct game plan?
Yes, sir.
Sounds to me like they're all on the equal playing field.
Nah, I don't work like that, B.
It absolutely does.
Nah,
it 100% does.
I mean,
if it doesn't work like that, then what other that I said do not have?
If that's the case, it would be no such thing as weight class.
That is not true whatsoever. Because if I moved up to a weight class that you're in and I'm not in, I have the exact same things, the same punches, the same footwork, the same sparring partners, the same things to study to get the exact same thing to fight you. Nothing changes. I just moved up in weight class.
So what is the point of weight class?
I know you're not serious.
Are we arguing about this? Are we really about to argue about this?
I cannot believe this man.
No, what I'm asking is,
the point of weight classes is that there is a fighter that weighs 90 pounds and a fighter that weighs 300 pounds.
So just because they both got 2 feet and can train at the same time, we're expecting this 90-pound fighter to beat the 300-pound fighter.
That's not what he was saying. That's not what he was saying.
Nothing remotely close to that.
It's fair.
I mean, I'm listening, bro. Explain to me one more time, then, bro.
I never said nothing remotely close to that ever.
but that's kind of what I'm. So does age take a factor in when they fight, or you get what I'm saying? No.
I heard exactly what you said, brother, and what you guys are not what you guys are not understanding is that in the weight classes they have the exact same things,
But you just
they have the same 2 feet. They have the same punches thrown. They have the exact same. They can get the same sparring partners. They have the same size rings to train in. They have the same gyms and all these type of things. They have the same cameras to record people sparring, so I can know your style. I can know how you do. They have the exact same thing. Same thing. The only difference is how you study for the test. If I study harder than you, then I'm going to get, I should get a better grade. You could get a better grade than me, but it will be called a puncher's chance. You getting lucky. Just go on a multiple choice. You just guessing A, B, C, D and get lucky. You don't know the fuck you do it. You just get lucky. I actually studied, which means that I should, because I studied, get a better grade than you.
So, okay. The example you just used. Let's say he does land a lucky punch, right?
Yeah.
Let's say he been swinging it all goddamn night. Let's say he do land it. Yeah. Is he now a better fighter because he landed a lucky punch?
Did he win
in the fight?
Did he win?
Yeah, I'm saying we're gonna say
he's better. Then he's better.
Even though he landed a lucky punch.
Then he's better.
How many teachers grade the test?
What are we talking about? If he won, he's better. You guys putting all this extra stuff. I'm not. If a nigga threw a lucky punch, if Big Joe Jacks didn't study at all, nigga was out with the females all night clubbing, partying, and just came to the test and got lucky and got 100. Guess what? No one's going to say you was out clubbing all night and blah, blah. No, they're going to say you the best in the class. Now go prove it by defending it. See, that's what fighters do when they become champions and they defend it. That proves that I wasn't out all night clubbing and I just got lucky. You defend it.
Okay, so now we circling it back around. You said
nothing. I said he's better. I didn't circle nothing. He's better.
Okay, hold on, stick with me. So you said Brian Norman was a D plus, C minus fighter, right? But he's
not one time. That's
I
exactly what I said.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. So he's defending the belt. What that mean?
Who did he win it from? What champion he took it from?
He defending it.
What champion did he take
it from? He's defending it against Haney.
Say it one more time. What champion did he take it from?
Wasn't it Bacon or something? And him and somebody scrapped out.
He didn't take it from a champion then. So then he didn't take it.
He still took the test.
So he's still defending it. Are we correct?
I never said he isn't, but I gave you a scenario and now you gave me a different scenario.
Well, I'm trying to get to some clarity with you.
Well, what's your end goal, King? And let's work backwards. What is it that you're trying to get to?
My end goal was you saying this man is a. Now, granted, I got Haney watching Brian Norman.
That's irrelevant. We're talking about the skills for skills.
Okay, you saying he's a D plus, C minus fighter. I just don't see that. I just don't.
So what makes him anything more than that? Because the three fighters that he fought, Jin Teriyaki, Derek Cuevas, and Giovanni Reptilian, none of them niggas are A-level fighters. They're not even B-level fighters. None of them. So how could he be anything more than anything that I said? Who are those niggas? Because if the test you getting, which is what I told my brother Joe Jack earlier, if the test you are taking, the max you can get is this fucking C. If that's the max, then how the fuck am I giving you anything more than that? Derek Cuevas, the max you can get it. Is anybody calling him an A-level fighter? Anybody saying Derek Cuevas is a C, a B, an A? What is Derek Cuevas? Someone tell me, what is he?
Who the fuck is Derek Cuevas?
Exactly. Okay, so what grade do y'all give Jin Teriyaki?
I mean, he was pretty trash.
I'm just asking the grade. What is the grade?
The trash though, like so.
What is the grade you give, King? A, B, C, D, E, F. What do you give for Jin Teriyaki?
I have no idea, bro. Only time I saw him was when he got knocked the fuck out, bro.
Okay, so what is the grade y'all give Giovanni Reptilian?
Only fight I saw him when him and Norman fought.
You beat a.
So how was you giving this nigga anything more than a D? You don't even know what his competition. You don't know what the test is.
I'm giving him a B minus because he had the belt, he defended the belt, and he's willing to prove it again.
He's defending the belt against niggas you don't even have a grade for.
But he's defending it against Haney.
Against niggas who you don't have a grade for. If he is to be successful against Devin, we have a different grade, just like Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach was successful against Tank. We gave the man a different grade. If all you got in front of if all the tests that you have in front of you are tests where we don't even know what the fuck we don't even know what the curve is. What is the grade on for these niggas? You can get any score, any grade you want, and we just gonna say you passed.
But that's like hear me out, right? That's like you taking a fourth grade math test, but you gonna pass that shit with flying colors, even though your math level is higher than that. Are you a third grade math student?
Yes, until I take another test and prove I'm something different.
That's crazy, bro.
What do you mean that's crazy? That's what I am. How the fuck you know I'm anything different, my brother? Unless I take another test.
Don't want you pass the test with flying colors? They give you another test to prove you on another level, correct?
No. If they are only giving me third grade tests and I'm passing third grade tests, that is the level of my math perception. Until you give me a college grade test to pass. You cannot say because I'm smashing third grade level tests out the park that I'm a damn college student. They are third grade level tests, my brother. Your analogy.
I'm not saying he's a college level student or something. I'm saying like, bro, he's like a C plus B minus fighter, bro.
Well, if I'm a C plus B minus fighter, then you give me a C plus B minus fighter to beat. And when I beat a C plus B minus fighter, then I just passed a test that is not third grade test. I can then say what I am. You cannot say that I'm a B plus C minus fighter and I've only fought third grade level test. That is not how that works, brother. That is not how that works in life. It doesn't work that way nowhere.
I'm with you, but before this week right here, right?
Yep.
We all consider Brian Norman the best welterweight at the division, correct?
That does not make him an A, B, C, and D.
Hold on. Now you just said Barrios was somehow better than Brian Norman,
Based on his competition. The same exact thing I said. I didn't change nothing.
But they didn't fight though, right? And we still
they didn't.
The best welterweight when the fight got signed, correct?
The best welterweight with who?
No, we consider Brian Norman the best welterweight in the division.
Well, I don't know. I don't know who we is.
I mean, you said
all I said is what I said is that's what the rankings say.
Okay, I'm saying maybe I misheard you, but I heard you say before. I watched a lot, right?
He's the best welterweight because the rankings say he's the best welterweight.
But then you kind of said him and Devin should fight for undisputed. So
that is correct because he's not on Devin's level. That's why.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm agreeing with you on that. It's hard for me to sit here and say he's a D plus C minus fighter at best. But then you'll sit here and say, well, Barrios got. We think Barrios. Do you think Barrios can beat him? Truthfully, honestly.
Yes. I think any fighter can be beat.
No, I'm not.
Depending on how you study.
Be beat. I'm saying, do you think?
Yes.
Barrios
yes.
Yes. You don't think that's
I'm not, brother. Did you? Yes, brother. Any fighter can be beat. Yes. Yes. Brian Norman can get washed by Mario Barrios. Yes. Absolutely. Yes.
Barrios beat Ugas.
Well, I don't understand what we're getting. What we're not understanding. Yes,
no, I understand. I don't understand how you gonna give this man a D plus C minus grade
because of the test he took. What other grade am I supposed to give him? He took tests, and those are the grades he got for the test. What am I supposed to give him?
But he passed with flying colors, though, right?
But they're all what grade? What grade are they, brother? What grade are they?
I mean, that's some trash.
Is that his mic or is my?
No, that's Rich. I gotta mute my brother Rich. That was my brother Rich. I gotta mute him. But go ahead, D. If they are,
I'm not disagreeing that the opponents are trash, right? But I'm saying, ain't it something to be said when they put an opponent in front of you, you do with them as you're supposed to do?
But they're putting those people in front of you for a reason.
Yeah, but did they put Haney in front for a reason?
They put them in front of you for a reason. They're match made for you to look good. They give you a test, a third grade test that you're supposed to pass with flying colors.
I got it.
That's called matchmaking. That's why Devin told him to his face, bro, you have been match made. You've been match made. He told him to his face this. Top Rank got the best matchmakers, and you know this. They've match made you. They match made this man for them to build him into something to lose to somebody else. That's what they match made him for. They didn't give him grade A fighters, brother.
But then they set the Centillion fight up for him to actually to lose. But
that doesn't make Centillion an A-level fighter.
No, but he was match made to lose to a fight that he did not lose. Correct.
That is correct. But that does not make Centillion an A-level fighter. What level is Centillion?
But that makes him better than what they thought of Centillion.
It makes him better than Centillion. Now, what level is Centillion?
She probably got them C minus fighter.
Okay, well then this man is a C level fighter. Then, if Centillion's a C minus, he's not a C minus because he has not done anything to be a C minus fighter. If you want to say he's a C minus fighter, fine. Then this guy is a C level fighter.
Cool. That's all I want to know. The D plus was outrageous, bro. That's
it's
bro.
Not outrageous. He's done nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Bro. D plus,
nothing.
all this hype around this fight for a D plus fighter? Ain't no way,
There's hype around this fight because of Devin Haney. It wouldn't matter who this nigga was. It could have been you right there, nigga, and we would have had the same hype would have been there. It would have been all these Tank fans would have been coming out talk about, bro, Darren, man, Darren about to knock Devin out. Devin can't fuck with Darren. It's been the same thing.
No, it wasn't this much hype when he fought Ramirez.
Because he fought Ramirez on short notice.
And, but Ramirez, you would rate him higher than you rate Norman. It wasn't that much hype.
Everybody was picking Ramirez, talking about he was going to be
short
scared.
notice, and they were picking Ramirez, but they fought him on short notice. It wasn't like Devin went out for this fight. It wasn't like there was a belt on the line. It wasn't nothing.
I didn't
have 16 weeks for this fight, brother.
I'm just saying to act like Norman's a D plus fighter, bro.
Because he is.
No, he's not, bro.
No, because he is. And you can't tell me how he's anything more than that. It's just your opinion. You got nothing to tell me how he's anything more than that. He is a D plus C minus fighter at best.
So you don't think his head movement and his footwork is like
no, bro? Listen, man, he got a lot of flaws, bro. He's slow on his feet, but he throw a nice stiff jab, right? Right? He can't like. I mean, listen. I'm not saying, bro, he's some goddamn world beater, right? But he is the world champion, bro.
So.
Yeah, he got decent head movement.
So what?
Like he got decent combinations, right? He varies his hooks and his uppercuts together. Like so, it's some level of danger in this fight, bro.
Who said there wasn't? Anybody can pass and fail a test.
Pass and fail a test. How can you pass and fail a test?
Anybody can either pass or fail.
My bad, bro. My bad.
Anybody.
I mean, maybe it's just my opinion.
Depends on your preparation for the test.
So if he loves
my brother is in the building. Salute to my brother, man. Appreciate you for pulling up on me, bro. Man, salute to my brother, man. Hey, Champ, listen, bro. I'm gonna get back to my brother D in a second, but my brother Champ, I was on his page today, and I sort of got inspired from my live stream today from my brother Champ side, right? I got inspiration from Champ. I get it from 7-8. I get inspiration from Sugar Free. There's a lot of people that I stand on the shoulders of giants to get my inspiration. Salute to my brother Champ, sorry for pulling up on me, man. Always a blessing, always an honor to see my brother in the building. Always, man. Always. I really, really appreciate you and respect you a million, brother. Even if I don't agree on certain topics, I respect you. My respect is way more than my agreements. Way more. I respect this man 1,000,000%, bro. 1,000,000. But anyway, so let me get back to this. I am not saying that no one can win or no one can lose. What I'm saying is, right now, as we are looking at it right now, how are you guys giving this man anything more? He's got a test in front of him named Devin Haney. If he passed the test, we give him a different grade. That's how it works, bro.
Okay, I got a question for you.
But let me finish my statement.
My bad, bro.
It's all good, brother, and then you could cook. If you have tests in front of you, whatever the test is, you may fail, come back, and pass it again. Then once you passed it, you now know exactly how to pass all your next tests. So now as a B-level fighter, you now fight an A-level fighter. You pass that one, you're now an A-level fighter. And then you keep passing A-level fights. We can't just give you a grade and you've done nothing for the grade, bro. This is all I'm saying to you. When all of us, every last one of us right now, if we go to school today, if today is day one in school, we all have the exact same grade, a nothing, until we study for the grade and we take tests for the grade. And once we take tests, that's where we separate each other. That's where we separate. That's what my brother Dino, my brother, he moves out now. Now he's an A and I'm a B. Because we've all taken the same test and we've separated. You separated from us. You can't say I'm an A-level fighter when you got a better grade than me. No, you're better than me. You separated from me. Devin has separated from all these guys. When did Brian separate? When? He didn't. He never separated, bro. He never. Even if they all start you out with an A and you downgrade, it's still the same thing. We all start out with the same grade, right? We either all start out with a 0 or we all start out with an A and we downgrade. It is what it is. But if my brother Dino, we all start with an A and you maintain it on the same test, you maintain it, well, then that's where you at. If I fall down, brother, then I'm falling backwards. That's where I go. I'm not on your level. That's not a knock on nobody. That's on me. Me individually. I didn't study. I didn't train. I didn't prepare. And right now, we have nothing to say that this man is anything more than a D plus C minus. We have nothing.
So you don't think he's the best champion out of all the champions?
Out of all the champions at 147, do I think he's the best?
Yeah.
No, I think he's the black one. No, I think he's the black one. That's what I think. I think he's the black one. And I'll favor the black one because he's a black man. I'm going to favor the black man. That doesn't mean I think he's the best.
Okay, I got a question for you, BF.
Yes, sir.
Let's say the fight happens. Let's say Devin wins a split decision, right?
Okay.
Right? Close fight, 7-5 here. Somebody had a little draw or whatever, right? Devin wins a split decision, right?
Okay.
Do you look at Brian Norman still as a D plus fighter, or do him even at loss gives him a bump up on his grade?
Did he pass the test or did he fail?
He will fail.
Then what grade do I give him? Nigga, you failed, bro. What the fuck?
Okay, so do Devin grade go down because he had a tough fight with a D plus fighter?
Did he pass or did he fail?
He passed.
What are we talking about then?
I mean, that's why I'm tired, BF, man. Y'all have a great day, man.
Hold up 1 second.
You
King, what's up, Trail? I'm live right quick. They can hear you, King.
Getting ready, man. But that had to be the funniest shit in the whole wide world because he's definitely the black one. You dig? And I'm out, King.
Salute to my brother.
Bless up, man.
Peace, King. But it's the truth. That should let you know DHP is watching me right now. But that's the truth, bro. I'm not degrading him in no capacity. And my brother Dino, bro, I'm not degrading your stance in no capacity. What I am doing, brother, is it's very simple. I'm just keeping it simple. That's all I'm doing. There is only but so many A-level fighters, bro.
But
yes, you can have an A-level fighter at 118, 115, 130, 122, 126, 135, 140, 147. You can have 2 or 3 until they compete. And then there's only one that's an A-level fighter. Only one. Like you could say there was 2 A-level fighters, or 3 if you wanted to say it. I don't agree at all, but you could say there was 3 A-level fighters at 35 when Devin was there. You could say Devin was A-level. You could say Shakur was A-level. You could say Tank was A-level. I don't agree with none of that shit. There was only one A-level fighter. That was Devin Haney, the undisputed champion of the world. The only one. Everybody else was an A minus. I don't even say A minus. I say a B or a B plus, C or a C plus. That's it. There's only one A. That's the whole reason of having an undisputed champion. That means there's no dispute who the guy is. No dispute. There is no dispute who that A-level fighter is. There's no dispute. You won. One guy, undisputed champion. That's it. All things removed. That's it. It's all removed. There's no conversation. There's no questions. There's no nothing. There is an undisputed A-level fighter. Now, if you want to say you're an A-level fighter, then beat the undisputed guy. It's very easy. Once there is an undisputed champion, if you beat that guy, you are now the A-level fighter. You. No one beat Devin. There is, you don't know who. Now we go back to saying who is the A-level fighter at 35 and 40 and blah, blah, blah. But when Devin was the undisputed champion, he was the only A-level fighter. Other guys were B plus, B minus, whatever. Devin Haney at 47, I say Devin is a B plus fighter. That's what I say. That's what I say. Because we give these guys grades that are so high because we like them, and then we say, well, what did you do? I'm basing Devin's grade not on 35, not on 40. No, I'm basing it on 47. At 47, Devin Haney has fought Jose Ramirez. That was a 47 weight class. Absolute 47 weight class. Hell, even Ryan Garcia was a 47 weight class, but catch weight, whatever. But it was a 47 weight class to Jose Ramirez. Who is better than that? You can legitimately give motherfucking Barrios a C or a B because he beat Ugas. You can give him that. Got a draw with Pacquiao. You can give him that. He didn't fail a test with Pacquiao, but he didn't pass and didn't fail it. Whatever grade he had going in is what he got. So you want to give him a B? Give him a B. I got no problem with that at 47. I got no problem. No problem whatsoever. None. But what are you giving Brian Norman a B for? Who did he fight? What test did he take for you to say he passed that test? And that's what it is. He is, like you said, my brother Dino, he has been taking third grade level tests. And he's been smashing third grade level tests. If you are smashing third grade level tests, then at best you prove that you can get to the fourth grade because you're smashing a third grade. Doesn't mean you could pass the fourth grade level test. You never taken one. I'm using your analogy. You never taken one. So it doesn't, just because you smash the third grade level test, that doesn't mean you could take a fourth grade level and smash it. Nigga, you might take a fourth grade level and get a motherfucking a C minus and say, oh, well, I passed. I'm just keeping this stack. Am I lying? I'm not lying, right?
Nah, you're not lying, but you missing the nuance of it, though.
There's no nuance. You have a test to take. Take the test. If he's successful with this test in front of him, he's got a different grade. The same way as Tank was unsuccessful with the guy in front of him, he got a different grade. We didn't know what Tank was before he fought Lamont Roach. We didn't know.
But we gave Lamont Roach a boost in a draw. Even though I thought he beat him, even though I thought Lamont Roach beat Tank ass, he still got a boost in the draw.
Sure, we gave him the boost in a draw, but before he fought him to get a draw, which is not losing, he did not lose.
But he didn't pass either.
Yeah, but him passing would have moved him boosting up. Like if you say he beat Tank, which I say he beat Tank, but on paper he didn't. So if you say he beat him, then he's better than Tank. If you say he got a draw with Tank on paper, then he's the same as Tank. A draw is the same. I'm the same as you. So whatever level you give Tank, that's Lamont Roach. Because they're the same. They got a draw. They took the same test, got the same score.
So you just to make sure I'm understanding. If Brian Norman and Haney have a draw,
they're the same. If they get a draw, they're the same.
So down Brian Norman's a B plus. Spider.
Did I stutter at all, King? At all, my brother? Even remotely? Did I stutter remotely?
Nah, you ain't stutter, but I don't understand the logic in it. But you know,
what logic are you not understanding? It seems pretty clear to me. You are who you beat.
But so okay, why wouldn't Devin Haney move down to a D plus since he had a draw with Brian Norman? Because if it works one way, it got to work the other way.
Why would it go down? If you're all that proves is that Brian Norman is better than what his record says. Let me finish my statement, King. Let me finish my statement, brother.
My bad.
You are saying to me, if you take a third grade test and smash it, then we should say you're better than what you are. No, we are not saying you're better than what you are. But if you now take a high school college test and get a draw, you have proved that you are better than that third grade test. I don't bring the high school college test down to you, the third grade. No, you are smashing third grade level tests. This is college. Devin has already proved he's in college. You are just proving that you belong there too. I don't bring Devin down. That doesn't make any sense.
Then you can't bring Brian Norman up then, bro.
You do bring him up. What are you talking about? He got a draw with somebody on a college level. You bring him up to college level. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying, though, bro. That man, bro. That do not work, bro.
It does work that way. Yes, it does.
Listen what I'm saying, bro. You can't say Devin is a B plus fighter, have a draw with Brian Norman, that brings Brian Norman to a B plus fighter, but then in the same breath say Devin had a draw with a dude that's smashing third grade. We don't even know that can pass fourth grade. That now Devin's still a B plus, and like he's not a D plus with him. How does that make sense, bro?
Because if we don't know what Brian Norman is because he's smashing third grade tests and we've never given him any other test, then we find out what Brian is when he takes a test. If a third grader right now who is smashing third grade test in third grade is giving a college course and smashes it, we now know the third grader is a college level student. That's how we know. We do not give the third grader a college level test. The third grader smashes the college level test, and we take the college level test and teach it in third fucking grade. We do not do this, brother. At all. The college level test is a college level test.
But he didn't pass it, though.
If the score you're supposed to get is a 70, and you get a 70 in the third grade on a college level test, you did not pass it. You got to draw with the 70 you're supposed to get. 71 would pass it. What that 70 says is you are on a college level. That's what it says. You're on a college level. They have been giving you third grade level test when you are really a college level fighter. That's what that says. It does not take the college level tests that other fighters are taking for college and drop it down and get it taught in the third grade, brother. That is not how that works at all. You down here at third grade, smashing third grade tests, knocking them out the park. They give you a college test and you get a draw that says you're on college level. You're not better than them, but you're on that level. That's what that says. Now, I don't understand how you don't get that. I don't understand how you don't get that. I don't know how much more simpler I can make it. A college level test is a college level test. That's what it is. I don't know what to say to you to get you to understand anything other than that.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I think we're just gonna have to agree to disagree on this one because
what are we disagreeing with?
Because you can't say. On the other hand, you're lifting Brian Norman up, right, to be on par with Devin Haney, but you're not bringing Devin Haney down to be on par with Brian Norman. You get what I'm saying?
Tell me what test.
I hear
what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Let me say this.
You don't hear what you're saying.
Hold on. Let me say this.
You don't hear what you're saying.
I am Dream Team. I am D-Buck Dub. I am Black Jesus. I'm only saying this just for logical purposes. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying,
but you're not using logics, my brother. If you were using logics, I would understand you 100%. You're not using logics, King. Do you realize that a college level test will always be a college level test? Do you realize that?
But Brian Norman is not the college level test.
So I'm going to ask you one more time, King. They do not teach calculus in the third grade. Calculus is a college level test. Are you with me?
I'm with you.
If this guy who is smashing addition and subtraction, which is what they teach in the third grade, they might get you up to multiplication in the third grade. If he is smashing this out the park and they give him some calculus and he gets a 70 on it, you do not then bring calculus down to the third grade. Calculus stays in college. It remains in college. You just now say this guy who got a 70 on a calculus test is on a different level. He's no longer in a third grade calculus, a third grade test no more. He's on a different level. We put him in advanced classes in the third grade. because he's already getting 70s in calculus. We don't bring calculus out of college and start teaching it in the 3rd grade. And that's what you are saying. That if he gets a draw with gets a 70 on a calculus test, we should take calculus out of college and put it in the 3rd grade. That is not what happens at all.
No, what I'm saying is that he's not on calculus, then maybe he not be on calculus. They might both be on algebra too. That's what I'm saying.
Well, you're not saying that because Devin has already proved he's on calculus. He's already proved that. He's already passed the calculus test.
Not at 147.
Sure, I got you, bro. Sure, I got you. Sure. So who fought better competition at 47?
Devin. Because he fought Ramirez. I'm with you.
So then he's on a better level, a proven level.
Yeah, but but that's what I'm saying, bro. If he fights down, if he has a draw, right? You can't. What is? Are we consider?
Is his level proven?
Unified.
Is his level proven? Is Jose Ramirez better than anybody that Brian?
Yes, sir.
So his level is proven. It's a proven level. Whatever level you claim it to be, whatever level at 47, whatever, A, B, C, D, E, F, whatever. His level is proven. He has fought the better competition. That is a proven level. You do not bring down a proven level if they get a draw. If it's a draw, you're bringing the guy up. This guy, you're bringing this guy up. We got to draw. He's on the same level. We got to draw.
But you have to bring the other guy down.
No, you're not listening. You're stuck in your ways for some strange reason.
Forgive me, man. I'm a little bit, but forgive me.
It's all good. You ain't on no goofy stuff, brother. I can work with you, King. You're not on no goofy stuff. We can work together on this. Yeah, so it's all good, brother. If you know in school they have different levels, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, all the way to 12, K through 12. They teach different things. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
If they're teaching different things in those different levels, different grades, they're teaching them because your mind is not at the level to be taught at a higher one. Your mind's not there yet. That's why they have AP, they have advanced class, they have these type of things. All right, so your mind isn't there yet. That's why there's people that are in high school, dumbest people in high school, are mainly smarter than the ones in 1st grade. Because your mind has got to that level. That's why you're smarter than these ones down here. Because you're up here. Your mind, you have taken the test to get to this level of the 9th grade. You've taken that test. There. So this guy right here has taken the test. He is proven. Test taken, 9th grade, his freshman year in high school, 9th grade proven freshman. A 9th grade proven freshman. Salam, can I see you? A 9th grade proven freshman is supposed to have the better mental capacity than a 1st grader. If the 1st grader take test of a 9th grader, then that 1st grader is on the same capacity as the 9th grader. You don't take the 9th grade test and drop it down. The 9th grade test is the 9th grade test. You are in the 9th grade. You graduated to 8th grade. You're in the 9th grade. This is the test of the 9th grade. You don't drop it. It doesn't go down. It don't go up. It is a 9th grade test. You take the 1st grader. They are now on the level of a 9th grader. So now you're giving them different tests. They're getting different tests to see if they're on the level of a 12th grader, if they're on the level of a freshman in college. You're giving them those tests. It's the exact same thing in boxing. Same thing. You guys can give the boxing report 86,000 seconds to get off my dick. You can give this chump 86,000 seconds because here's the link. There's the link. If you're not going to click the link, shut the fuck up. The boxing report extended. Extend this dick in your bitch. Anyways, back to my brother Dino. So back to my brother. Do you understand the test that you take to get to the 9th and the 1st?
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm saying, bro. There is test. I'm not saying that this kid in the first grade can't be on the level. He can't be on the level of a ninth grader. I'm saying he has not proven it. He has not proven it. This man has fought on a first grade level. That is what he has fought on, a first grade level. I don't care if he smashed him out the park. He still fought on a first grade level. First grade. I'm not saying that he can't do it and whatever. He's fought on a first grade level. Take the test. This is your first one. And Devin is not in the ninth grade. This is a college level test you're taking.
I agree.
So where you may be down here in the first grade, an A-level fighter. You're not an A-level fighter in college. We're talking about a college level fighter, bro. And it would be the same thing if this was Shakur Stevenson. It'd be the same thing if this was Terrence Crawford. It'd be worse if this was Terrence Crawford. It will be the same thing. All three of those guys are master class boxers. Masters. This man is legitimately his very first fight against a master. He is trying to get his master's degree. That is what he's trying to get, his master's degree. He is not on Devin's level at all. Not even remotely close. A D-, D+, C- fighter. That is no shade. That is no hate. That is no disrespect. That is what he is. That's it. No shade at all. Now, for some hilarious entertainment, here comes Boxing Black Hacker Truth Lies Speaks.
Oh, I'm gone, man. Y'all have a good night. What's up, Black? I got I'll be going. Good out, man. Love y'all, man. Y'all be safe out there, man.
Salute to my brother, man. Jump back in the comments, King.
Will do.
Okay, go ahead and move the goalpost and argue like a bitch, bro. We listening.
So that example would only make sense if going up in weight.
Sure, I don't really give a fuck. Insane, what up with you, homie?
I think you made a great analogy in that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to break it down. I don't even think you can break it down in more layman's terms than you did, but it's kind of like a D1 hooper facing a vet in the NBA. We want to see where you at. This is your true test. Yeah, you a D1 hooper. Yeah, you play for Duke, but now you coming into the league. This is where they hooping at, and that's the same thing. The same analogy as Brian Norman and Devin Haney. I think if that's a better way to explain it, you know what I'm saying? Because the way you explained it, it went over his head. So maybe that's a little better.
But he's not a D1 hooper. What D1 guys did he play against?
No, I just used the analogy.
You can't even use that because he didn't play against any D1 hoopers, bro.
I see you talking, but I can't hear nothing no more. I got to go out and come back in.
Leave out and come back in. Leave out and come back in. This man's bugging, bro. This dude, truth is bugging, bro. All he wants to do is just argue, bro. That's all he wants to do. That would be okay if, if what, bro? What I said is exactly what it is. There is no other nothing. You just want to argue, bro. That's all you want to do. You just want to cry and argue and complain. Like you don't even make any points. You don't make any. Bro, I wish this nigga Boxing Black Hacker Truth Lies made a damn point, bro. I really, really wish he made an actual point. Bro, he don't even be making points, bro. He don't even make it. He just be saying stuff, bro. He don't even. It's like, bro, what is the point of you saying what you're saying, bro? You're not even making any sense, bro. I try to listen to him, and it just be like, well, I mean, that would make sense if green apples were eaten with ham. Bro, what the fuck you talking about, bro? What do you mean green apples and ham? Nigga, what are you talking about? My OG Big Mino Rich is in the building. What's up, Big Mino? And again, Jolly Ranchers and grits are really the main meal of the day. The fuck you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? What do you mean, bro? What are you fucking saying to me, bro? The fuck you mean Jolly Ranchers and grits? Nigga, I don't give a fuck about that, bro. I don't care. BFTB. All you have to do is add mayonnaise to Chick-fil-A. Nigga, what are you talking about, bro? What the fuck you talking about, man? Listen, bro, what I said is the test from this and the test to that. Well, that would work, BFTB. If you thinly slice sushi, added crackers and bacon. Wait, bro. I would like somebody to explain to me what the fuck this dude be talking about, bro. Because I promise you, I have no idea what this dude be talking about at all. I really be having no fucking clue. So my brother King Vonnie is in the building. What's up, Insane? Salute to my bros.
Okay, I'd rather give it. Can you hear me, BF?
I got you, bro. Go ahead and tell me about the D1. The D1.
Okay. When I said that, I used that as an analogy. So now it's me being more specific in the fact I think he may be JV facing somebody in the league. Yes. So I'm gonna give him JV, junior varsity
in high school.
Somebody in the league. Yeah.
Yes, in high school. Yes.
Yeah, I was using the first one as a it's just, you know what I'm saying, trying to make a person understand what you mean.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But Brian Norman's a D-level fighter.
Bro, we really got to stop doing this, bro. Like, we got to stop giving motherfuckers shit. Let them earn it, bro. Let them prove it. Why we don't give Devin shit, bro? Man, ain't nobody giving Shakur a bitch-ass thing. Ain't nobody giving it. Why Devin don't get nothing. He don't get anything, bro. Nothing. He has never been given anything. It's been lately that Shakur hasn't been getting anything, but he has got some stuff before it. But Devin gets nothing. He gets absolutely nothing. Why are we giving people anything? Why? Bro, go get it, bro. Go earn it. Go take it, bro. Go take it. Devin does. For the longest time, people keep telling me, oh man, fighters can't do what Devin's doing. They can't go out there and fight back-to-back killers and back-to-back. This is what you guys been telling me, bro. Oh man, they can't do this, man. They can't fight this killer and fight that killer, and they can't. Nah, they need a break, BF. Fighters need a break, BF. They need a break, BF. This nigga in his last fight against Jose Ramirez was a better competition than anybody that Brian Norman has fought his entire career. Jose Ramirez, and now he's fighting Brian Norman. Listen, bro, I'm not knocking this nigga saying that Brian Norman's not a good fighter. He's a good fighter. Guess what? A D is passing. A D is good enough, is it not? Can you not move to the next grade with a D? Yes or no? Someone tell me, can you not move to the next grade with a D? I'm pretty sure you can. Pretty sure as long as you don't fucking fail, I'm pretty sure as long as you don't fail, you can move to the next grade. I'm positive of it. I'm positive. Nigga can get straight D's and move to the next grade over and over again. I'm positive you could do that. So how are you guys telling me, like, I don't understand how I don't understand how we can't just call it for what it is, bro. Just call it for what it is. We don't gotta shit on this man. We don't gotta degrade this man. We don't down or disrespect this man. Nothing like that. We don't gotta do nothing, bro. My brother Terrence in the building. What's up with you, King? We don't have to degrade Brian Norman. We can legitimately call him what he is. He has not proven that he's on Devin's level at all. Devin is proven for the level that he is on. He is proven. He is absolutely proven. Like, this is no shitting on Brian. I'm not degrading this man. Nigga, you are a JV player about to have your first game in the NBA. That's what you are, bro. You are a JV player. You have been smashing niggas in the JV. Nigga doing 360 windmill dunks on an 8-foot court. That shit is 8 foot. Nigga jumping from the foul line that shit is 8 foot. And you walk in like, yo, watch when you get to the league, bro. When you get to the league, man, he gonna be smashing on niggas. Nigga, you are playing with a fucking female size ball on an 8-foot court, dominating.
He playing with the Olympic USA ball.
Nigga, you're on an 8-foot court. You are about to go in the league. This is your first game in the league. Them lights is different, nigga. Them is different lights. That ain't the same shit, bro. I don't give a fuck what face you put on walking out here all stone face. If you niggas saw, if y'all saw the video I did for my members only, then you realize the niggas ain't really that, bro. If you'll realize that. If you look at the, if y'all are a member, go to my members only and watch the video I uploaded today.
You talking about the one with the halter top?
if you're a member, then you can watch that video. Then you'll see what you'll see. Them niggas, bro, it's just all talk, bro. It's all talk, bro. It's all fluster and it's all smoke and mirrors. Cause dude had opportunities to do what they claiming they was going to do and didn't do nothing. You didn't do shit, bro. You was right there. Y'all didn't know the cameras was rolling or a camera was rolling. You didn't know. You was right there. You didn't do shit. So if you guys want to know what happened after them niggas got yoked up by Tank, then go watch my members only. You'll see what happened. Yes, man.
Well, I was just letting you cook.
Something that you will never do.
Yeah. If I didn't do it, you wouldn't kick me off, but that's fine.
No, I kick you off because you're saying
whatever you say. Don't worry about it.
Whatever anyway. I say, get the fuck out of here, you weird ass nigga. Goodbye. Fuck out of here, you fucking weirdo. There you go. Because it is what I say, you weird ass nigga. It is what I say. You fucking weird ass nigga. Goodbye, you fucking weirdo. It is what I say. Yeah, it is exactly what I say. Anyways, insane.
Yes, my brother.
Do people not understand that in order for you to claim you're on, you can play in the league, you have to actually get in the league and do something?
Definitely. And you have to go through the levels to get to the league. You got to be on JV. You got to hit varsity. You got to either from there, you're going to go to JUCO or you're going to go to a university, whether it be a state or a regular university. Then once you pass that level, you know what I'm saying? If you the cream of the crop that level, then you're coming in the league as a rookie. You're clearly starting over. Like you're nothing until you prove yourself. And that can take some time.
Sure. But what I would say to you, and I agree with all that, but what I would say to you, even still, let's just say we believe you nice like that, like Kobe and Bron, straight out of high school. Mm-hmm. The last I checked, only Bron came right to the league and started. Kobe Bryant sat on the bench.
That's a fact. That's a fact. KG started and LeBron started, and LeBron led his team. That's a fact. Bron was like that. Bron was averaging 20-something in his debut. I think he averaged 23. I think he put up 23 in his first game.
I do not act like Brian Norman is an amateur, my brother. I'm telling you that Brian Norman's level is the level that it is. That's what I'm telling you. You're trying to tell me that Brian Norman's level is a different level, and you can't tell me how. I would love for you to tell me how. I would love for anybody to tell me how his level is something different without his resume. I would love for anybody. It doesn't matter who. Anybody can. How is his level any different than anything I said without his resume? How is it different? That's the crazy part to me. How is his resume any different? How is it? I mean, how is he any different? He's sharing the stage with Haney. Sure. Well, guess what? I can go right now, my brother, right now, and I can go get a fucking master's degree test and share the room with people who have studied for it. It don't mean I'm going to pass this motherfucker, dog. So if you saying I'm sharing the stage, he's sharing the stage, that doesn't mean he's going to win. Doesn't mean he's going to be even on the same level, bro. He might get straight embarrassed. I believe he's going to get embarrassed because he don't belong up there. That's what I believe. I could be wrong. I don't believe so. I think he's going to get embarrassed. This is why I told this man to fight somebody else before you get to that level. I could go and I could sit right now in a room with niggas taking a test for the bar. Right now. I can sit in there. I can share the room with niggas taking a test for the bar. It don't mean I'm going to pass that motherfucking man just because I shared it. Nigga, you know you get points for writing your name on the paper. That doesn't mean I'm going to fucking pass that bitch, bro. And don't mean I belong in the room neither. Just because I'm sharing the room. Doesn't mean I belong in there, bro. Bro, I don't give a fuck what you think, nigga. You can run here. You can believe whatever happens. I don't care. Congratulations to you. You gonna vanish when Devin washed this nigga, Doge.
Yeah, that's that weirdo. He a weirdo, bro. Doge J is a weirdo.
You just gonna vanish, bro. That's all you're gonna do. You make all these weird pages be Doge. You make these weird. You're gonna just vanish. I've never seen you a day before in my life, and you're gonna vanish when Devin washed this nigga. You ain't gonna be nowhere around. Well, I mean, you niggas is pointless, bro. Anyways, Grant, what up with you, homie?
What's good, BF? What's the deal?
Salute to my Brody. Talk to me, King. What's the deal?
Salute. So let me preface this. I am a Devin Haney fan.
Sure.
Okay. Maybe like a part of me is hoping you could like change my thinking, but
okay.
I do think that this fight, I don't think the basketball analogy, I don't know if that really applies for Brian Norman. I don't know if it applies to boxing, period. Like, you can say, this is an extreme example. You can say, like, Terrence Crawford has had the skills that he's had for a long time. But when he beat Ricky Burns, for example, like, that's a different level from an Amir Khan, a Kell Brook, et cetera, et cetera.
Sure.
But the skills were always there. Apparently,
sure.
You know, Brian Norman's skills have been present for a long time. He got famous off of sparring Crawford way back. But yeah, I'm of the opinion. I don't know if this is the right time for Devin to fight him. Maybe if the Ryan fight never happened, it would be a different potential outcome. But I think this is the perfect timing for a Brian Norman win.
It is actually.
Okay, so the perfect timing for a Brian Norman win. That's what Grant G says. The perfect timing, because Grant G says that he doesn't agree with the JV stance. That's fine. So I will ask you one more time the same. Well, not you one more time, because I was talking to Dino before. So I'm asking you, if you're telling me that they're on the, are you telling me they're on the same level because of a fight that happened with Ryan Garcia? Is that what you're telling me?
No, let me.
No, I just want to be clear, bro. It's a very simple answer, King. We can. I'm not putting no traps. I'm asking you, are they on the same level?
I'm gonna say that Devin is a level above, skill-wise, experience-wise, but we have to look at other factors. We have to look at the fact that he's untested.
What other factors are we looking at?
Sure. He's untested at this weight class.
Okay, stop right there. Let's stop there. Sure. 1 point at a time. Stop there. 1 point at a time. He's untested at the weight class. Who is Brian Norman tested with at the weight class?
Okay. I will say the Santillan win. That's probably the best win on his resume.
I didn't ask you who was the best win on his resume. I asked you who is he tested with.
I'll say Santillan. That's my answer.
Santillan and Quentin Randall.
Nigga, shut your bitch ass up. Shut up, nigga. Weird ass nigga. Okay, so anyways, so you say Santillan, as you say, Santillan.
Yes.
If you're saying Santillan is his test, what made Giovanni the test?
I mean, he had that really crazy win over Rocha, you know, and I thought Rocha was the goods personally.
You thought Rocha was the goods?
Yeah, I mean,
because he beat Blair Cobb.
I mean, yeah. Rocha, and he had, honestly, even though he lost the fight, he had a decent performance against Rashidi Ellis.
And because he beat Blair Cobb, that made Rocha the goods.
Okay, valid.
I'm asking you.
I mean, you making me second guess it, but yeah, I'm good.
Second guess what? No, you are who you beat. We could do this with everybody. So it made him the goods because of that.
Okay, all right. So you gonna kill me on the resume part. So I want to recant my statement. It's not necessarily always who you beat. Like perfect example would be Wilder.
No,
and
it's
Fury.
always
So Wilder,
who you beat. It's always who you beat. Always. It is always your level of competition. Always.
So let's say we had Wilder and Fury. Fury at the time that they had fought better competition.
Fury at the time that they fought better competition. If that's what you want to run with, I'm cool.
Definitely.
It's not definitely. He fought one fighter, Vladimir Klitschko.
I mean, he went through. I think these UK guys, their heavyweight scene
went through who? Advanced. Went through who? He fought Vladimir Klitschko. That's it.
I mean, that's a name though. That's
okay.
A name. We can't just be like,
so was the names that he fought. So was Bermane Stiverne. So was Eric Molina.
Those guys were not on Klitschko's level though, BL.
Says you.
I mean, they weren't a dominant.
So what? Klitschko was a dominant heavyweight because he beat who? Because everybody. What? He did not beat everybody. Like Klitschko did not fight Mike Tyson. He didn't fight Holyfield. They were fighting when he was fighting. He didn't fight neither one of them. He didn't fight Lennox Lewis. He was fighting too. All those guys were fighting when he was fighting. He didn't fight none of those guys.
I mean, who could he have fought?
I'm going to ask you one more. I'm going to say this one more time. One more time. Vladimir Klitschko did not fight none of those three guys, and he could have. They were all three fighting when he was fighting. He did not fight any of those guys. That's a fact. He did not fight any of those guys, and he could have. But 100% could have.
So, like, if Moses Atama, let's say he just comes in the era where he
who I believe is the good. I believe he's the good.
I think so too. But let's
but I don't know. But I don't know if he's the good. I believe. See, a belief and knowing is two different things. Right? You could believe that Brian is something, but I just refuted all that with just simple. Well, who did he beat for something to be something? I just refuted that very easily. I could do the same thing with everybody, bro. It's not just one person, it's everybody.
Can we agree? You're gonna kill me on the resume thing. I want to drop that.
Then there's nothing else. Then there's nothing else.
Can we say Styles to some degree?
Styles always make fights. They don't. It's not some degree. They always make fights. You guys can't even tell me what style he got.
I said slugger in the chat.
I'm on the record. If he's a slugger going against a master boxer, good fucking luck, because that's the chance he's got. That's the chance he's got. It says this has nothing to do with him. It has everything to do with how Devin fights him, because Devin is better than him, levels better than him. And if Devin fights this man the way he fought Jose Ramirez, he could do nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Literally nothing. And what he will do is he will fight this man. If we want to use his last fight against Ramirez, if he fights this man like he fought Ramirez, this man will be at a deer in headlights. He'll be a deer in headlights. You have never seen this man cut the ring off with anybody. All he does is follow you around. If you follow Devin around, nigga, you are going to get countered. You ain't going to be countering nobody. You're going to get countered because you're going to be following a man who fights better on the back foot than you do. He fights better on his back foot than you fight on your front foot. You're not better than him in nothing, bro. I don't even say he's better than him in power. I don't even say that. You niggas say that. Nigga, if you're fighting a level of competition that gets fucking splattered all the time, how the fuck can you say you're a bigger puncher than me?
Damn.
Nigga, you fight niggas with fucking 50-something knockout losses. How can you say you're a better puncher than me? That's like saying he's a better puncher than Floyd because Floyd Mayweather's competition is better than his. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. You are simply you are saying because he knocked out the people that they put in the ring in front of him. That's what y'all are saying. He knocked the people he put in the ring in front of him. Bums. Well, then you guys then then you guys should be shitting on this man the exact same way y'all shit on Deontay Wilder. He did not cut the ring off with Quentin Randall. Jack Lanner, you're full of shit. He followed that man around. He did not cut the ring off. You're full of shit. He followed Quentin Randall around. Nigga, I just watched that.
Quentin wasn't moving like that either.
No.
What happened in the Randall fight?
Shut up. The problem with this nigga, the problem with this dude, bro, and I will let this man talk, but the problem with him is he wants to jump in so badly and say some bullshit. He can't be like objective. Just be objective. He can't do that. He just jumps in and say some bullshit. That's the problem with this man. If you want to say something about, if you want to respond or you want to be objective to something, cool. I got no problem with that. You only want to be objective. You just start crying like a bitch, bro. For what reason? What reason does this man have to immediately start going act like a bitch? Why? What is the point of this, bro? What are you trying to gain from this? If you want to get your point across, that's what's up, bro. But what point are you trying to make? You're not even trying to make a point. Like, damn, Black, you smarter than this shit, man. You way smarter. You are, and I truly believe you are an intelligent individual. I don't understand why the fuck you be doing all this weird ass shit you be doing. I don't get it, bro. You are intelligent. What is the point of all this weird ass shit? Like, I don't get it. Anyways. I've got no problem with this man cooking. I promise you, I really don't. But he don't even be trying to. Seriously, he don't. Mr. Moss tries to cook. He puts in that. Brother, maybe you should listen to me and Mr. Moss cook. Maybe you listen to me and Grant cook before you just start to be all weird, bro. Because you being hella weird, Black. There is no purpose for all this weirdness, man. Anyways, so Jay Grant. I mean, not Jay Grant. Grant G, my brother. My bad, dog.
No, you good.
So, I hear what you're saying, brother. I really do. I promise you, I hear what you're saying. I do. But I don't think you hear what you're saying. Because if this was basketball, which is the analogy you didn't agree with, if this was basketball and Brian Norman was dominating in basketball in the YMCA, you would not say, hey man, just throw this nigga on the Celtics. They about to go get themselves a ring. You wouldn't do that, brother. At all. And those people that are in the YMCA that he's been playing with, what you say, brother? You broke up.
I think BF, the biggest thing is not necessarily that Norman is that good. I think it's just like I was alluding to earlier. I don't like the Jose Ramirez performance was great, but I did not get to see how Devin reacts to being hit.
Why would you? The whole purpose, the whole thing of boxing is to hit and not get hit. Why the hell would he? Why does he got to get hit for you guys to feel comfortable? The whole point of boxing, the very definition is to hit and not get hit. He did exactly what he is supposed to do. Hit and not get hit. That makes zero sense whatsoever.
It's not that I want him to get hit.
It seems like
it's more so when he does get hit, because it is inevitable. He's like at some point in time
he got hit by Ramirez. He got hit by Ramirez.
I don't remember Ramirez touching him clean.
Of course you don't, because Devin is just better than him. Just like you won't remember Brian Norman touching Devin clean either, because Devin is just better.
I think that Brian Norman is better than Ramirez at this
Based on
stage.
what? Based on what?
Did you watch Ramirez's fight? I think it was against
Barboza, a better fighter. Barboza, a better fighter, a more proven fighter. Yes, I did watch that.
Yeah. Barboza circles around him, and honestly,
Barboza box is different than Brian Norman. You told me styles make fights. Why are you giving me a different style? Why are you giving me a different style? See,
you know what?
Barboza, Brian Norman boxes more like Maurice Hooker. Where are you getting Norman is faster from? Where y'all get that from? Where do you get that from?
He's not.
Hey, BF.
That's not the right word.
Hey, BF, don't. I hear him all say that he got signs that he got PTSD, right? But my whole thing is, I don't know who diagnosed him with PSTD, whatever. I don't know what doctor did, but To have PSD, bro, he's getting hit in sparring. We seen his sparring. So wouldn't we see the signs in sparring if he had PTSD?
I mean, I know I would because I've seen his
disclosure,
full
I'm
sparring.
not saying
What are the size of the gloves and the headgear?
I'm
It
not
has
saying
nothing to
Kevin,
do with
like
PTSD.
Devin's
What are
mentally weak.
the what if that's a sparring different than an
I'm not
actual
saying
fight?
PTSD is when
It's
someone's attacking you, you curl up and ball up, bro, and you run off like you
a
you just
BB
curl up and
gun
ball
is
up.
different from a 9mm. That's all I'm saying.
What does that have to do with anything?
Beans don't
It's
burn in the
different.
hey, beans
It's
don't burn in the
different.
grill, y'all.
It's
What does that have
different
to do with
versus
anything?
live fire versus when you have a padded shell to hit. So that's
Brother,
different.
if you get hit,
Hey,
you're getting hit. It
That's
does
not
not
the same
matter.
thing as
Yes,
sparring. It's
it
not the same
is.
thing as live fire.
Yes,
You do
it
not have
is.
headgear on. You do not have
Brother,
Fatback and
headgear.
cottage
The
cheese don't go
gloves,
together, y'all.
the gloves
Black
are
Ops.
bigger during
This is why he
sparring.
talks to you like this, bro. And
The
this is why this
gloves are
man call
bigger
you a
during
bitch because
sparring.
you weird.
You don't know what you're talking about.
No, you
Fatback,
don't know what you're talking about,
fatback
bro.
and jelly. Fatback and jelly
A
taste
hit
like
is a
hog
hit.
maw.
Whether you take the hit with the padding on or whatever, it does not matter. No
Shit,
padding in the
bro.
middle
Yes,
of the
if there are
scoring
more, if you're getting
hit.
hit with more padded gloves, it does make a difference.
There's no padding on the front.
Bro, first off, let's stop for a second. Who gives a fuck? This nigga just want to argue about something, and you're gonna argue back with him. Who gives a fuck, bro? Niggas in here like Jolly Ranchers and peanut butter taste good. Who gives a fuck, nigga? Who cares?
I was just responding to the argument.
Nigga, it wasn't no argument to respond to.
Yeah, I'm with BF on this one, fellas, bro. Like, who cares? Listen, it's fight week. We gonna see
Who
who can
cares?
do it
Daniel
what, bro. Who
Dubois
cares?
against Hergovich matters
I mean,
because Hergovich almost killed Dubois, and Dubois, when they actually
yeah,
got
but we
into a
talking
fight,
about Devin
stopped
and Norman, bro.
Hergovich.
I
So
mean,
that's why
stop
sparring
deflecting, bro.
doesn't matter
I mean,
versus
we
the
talking about
actual
Devin and
fight.
Norman, bro. Like,
That's
you deflecting
we're
right now,
talking
bro.
about sparring versus the actual
Mr.
fight,
Martinez
and I
That's
has
just
the
gave
crazy.
you an example where
outlandish hits
sparring
I
meant
ever heard on this
absolutely
channel.
nothing in the
Yo,
actual fight.
Paul Spadafora and Floyd Mayweather fought, so that should tell you all you need to know right there, dog. They sparred, man.
Yeah, and you
That's all you need to
talking
know right
about
there, man. Paul
and,
Spadafora, man, he sparred Floyd Mayweather, so that tells
right,
you all you need to know about Devin and Bryan. Nigga, you just be talking, bro.
and you
So
talking
you
about higher
didn't
You
hear
weight
the
just
class,
point I
bro.
talking.
just made about
You're
Dubois
talking
and
about higher weight
Hergovich.
class, bro.
You just
So
be
Dubois
talking.
and
I mean,
Hergovich.
stop it. This is
We're
crazy.
talking about sparring versus a live fight.
You just be talking. Well, I'm not talking about sparring. I already said I don't give a fuck. You keep talking about it.
I was gonna be fast with my tape, bro, because I can't stay long, BF. But
All right, go ahead,
listen,
bro.
man. Anybody with boxing logic, bro, and common goddamn sense. Devin Haney's skill set pays the bills. He's richer in the sport from a skill set standpoint. By that terminology, like it's not even a question, right? I mean, we're gonna see if Bryan can deal with the movement, the foot movement, the distance, and so when skill comes into the equation, skill for skill, like, come on, bro. Listen, I like Norman. BF knows this. I'm picking Norman to win the fight, but logically speaking, Devin should dominate this kid, bro, and it should be easy. Like Devin said, bro, he gonna fight when he want to fight. He gonna fight at distance when he wants to fight at distance. Devin Haney has a skill set to dictate the terms of this fight, and for me, BF, that's the difference in skill, bro. I don't think Bryan can dictate the terms of this fight the way Devin can, right? Because again, I think Devin has seen more styles. I think he's better prepared for anything that Norman can throw at him. Only thing that Norman can hope and pray to do is to cut the distance and hope that Devin makes a mistake in the pocket too long, lands something to the arms, body up top, and it changes the fight. If this is a skillful fight and Devin is getting cocky, if Norman wants to be naive and be stubborn and try to box Devin Haney, bro, it's going to be a boring fight. And BF is right. It's hit and not get hit. And so Norman has to muddy the waters up, make this a tough, rugged fight. But, like, why are we debating skills, fellas? Like, it's Devin Haney all day, every day. Like, y'all don't know this? Like, why even debate this shit for, bro? It's fucking Devin Haney. Duh.
Who was debating skills, brother?
Yeah, because skills was supposed to be skill for skill. Who's more skilled? That's what it's supposed to be. But no one never.
That's the title of the thing, bro.
Nobody's
So
arguing.
Yeah, but no one never wanted to speak on that because they know Devin's more skilled. They're talking about everything other than the skill for skill. He's more skilled, bro. They're trying to tell me about that he's on Devin's level. No, he's not on Devin's level. The only way to show me if you're on Devin's level is to when you fight Devin. That's what when you fight Devin, then you're taking that test, that college level test. Then you know if you belong in college or not. I don't understand what's the problem. I don't even get what the fuck y'all is even complaining about. Y'all going at this to say like I'm not shitting on Brian. You guys are I don't like his punk ass daddy. I got no beef with Brian Norman Jr., bro. I got no beef with him. I don't like his lying ass daddy.
The only flaw in your example
Brian Norman, you're not going against any examples because you haven't even tried to go against any examples.
Well, I haven't been given the opportunity.
Well,
so
you haven't.
You
haven't tried. So here you go. Go against what example you want to go against?
The only thing is Brian Norman is the test that Devin has to.
What of the examples that I gave are you trying to go against? Is what I said. You completely said you haven't been given a chance to go again. You give it a chance and you went something totally fucking different. What example did I give that you want to go against?
The example of taking a test.
Go against the example.
Okay. Devin would be the one that has to take the.
Goodbye. I'm listening to you, Mr. Moss. Let's talk, homie.
Nah, I don't agree with that, bro. I think Norman's taking the tougher test, bro.
Devin's the one that got to take a test.
Right.
You guys are fucking haters, bro. You guys are you're so much of a fucking hater. It's unreal to me.
Right. I don't agree with that, bro. Like Norman's coming to this fight, BF, with more questions that needs to be answered because Devin has the movement, he has the fast feet, he has the educated feet, he has a better jab, he's more experienced, he has everything. Everything, arguably. Except for power, but power doesn't.
Only thing you talk about is
correct. Correct, and also too, how good is the power if I can't land the shot? And so,
even Brian Norman said that.
Right, and I think it's easier for Devin to figure out Norman than it is for Norman to figure out Devin. And so he makes it seem like
Young Guns to the garbage. Young Guns, the link is pinned. If you want to talk to me, you can click the link. Otherwise, I'll see you in January. Send Young Guns to the garbage, respectfully. The link is pinned. My bad, Mr. Moss.
No, you're fine, bro. I mean, Devin can figure out Norman way easier than Norman can figure him out. Devin has more tools in the toolbox. I think Devin can make more adjustments. I think Devin can win in much more ways. I think Norman's only path to victory is to land something big, to change the fight, to make Devin a little gun shy, but that's what he's hoping for. And so let's say Devin's plan A doesn't work. I think Devin has a plan B, C, D, and E. I don't think Norman has a plan B, C, D, or E if the power isn't landing, right? After 4 or 5, 6 rounds, when Norman tends to slow down, or if he slows down and Devin doesn't respect the power as much, what is Norman going to? He's going to outbox Devin from distance? Have y'all lost y'all damn mind, bro? Stop it. And listen, I'm picking Norman to win the fight, BF. But I got to be realistic in my evaluation and my assessment in this matchup, bro. Devin has every tool in the toolbox to make this fight boring and easy, right?
Is anybody picking Brian Norman to go to distance? Anybody? Is anybody picking this man to go to distance?
Hell no.
I'm picking Norman to get stopped in 6 or 7 rounds.
I got that. Is anybody picking Brian Norman to go the distance and beat Devin on the scorecards? Is anybody picking that? Don't tell me he can. I'm asking you, are you picking that? I don't give a fuck about what you can or can't. Is somebody picking Brian Norman to beat Devin Haney on the scorecards?
No. And I know why you're asking the question too, but
I got him being up at the time of the stop.
I'm going to ask this fucking question again for the dick that just said that. Is anybody picking?
I got the scorecards.
Goodbye.
That's not what he asked you, bro. He said, is it going the distance and is Norman going to win the fight, bro? Like, are you okay, bro?
He's not okay. He just wants to go, and that's the reason why I keep kicking him the fuck out. That's the reason why.
So if you answer the question yes, then BF got you trapped, because what you're saying is if it goes a distance and Norman gets his hand raised, you're trying to say that he's going to outbox Devin. Right, BF? I mean,
rounds.
I'm assuming that's
yes.
Okay,
for 12 rounds. Yes.
Yeah.
And guess what? He's never been 12 rounds his whole career.
Right. Great point.
Never. He's never been to the championship rounds ever. What happens when Devin takes him in deep water? What happens? What happens when I box your punk ass for 7 rounds? And you're down in the scorecards and you gotta knock me out. What happens then? Nigga, you ain't never been to championship rounds. What happens?
Well, he starts making mistakes. He makes mistakes. That's what's going to happen.
You are not on Devin's level. You are not there. You are not on his level, bro. This is no disrespect. This is no shade. This is no hate. I am not degrading this man at all. I'm speaking facts. You have never been 12. Never. You have never been 12 you have never been there. You don't know what those waters feel like. You don't know how deep that is. You ain't got no fucking idea of how it feels when now all of a sudden, damn, them championship rounds, they don't call them championship rounds for nothing, niggas. There is a reason why they call them that. That is where they separate the boys from the men. Yeah, that's when you put in all those fucking time throwing punches that are missing. Now your energy's getting zapped. Now you're not fighting on sheer heart and will. I mean, you're not fighting on the skill. You're fighting on sheer will and heart. That's what you're fighting on. We don't know what this nigga's about. Nigga, we seen Devin tested. We seen this man go through hell and back and end the fight on his motherfucking feet. We've seen that. We have never seen what the fuck this nigga does. Never. We have seen this man get dropped 3 times by a drug cheat who outweighed him and still finish on his feet. Not one time did ever you motherfuckers see this nigga go through that fucking type of hell. Never. Never. He has never gone through this. Ever. And y'all running through here telling me, oh man, he gonna do this. He gonna, nigga, this nigga gonna get his fucking ears boxed off his head if Devin wants to. If he wants to. If he wants to. He can beat this nigga in multiple different ways. Not just one, multiple. You niggas say he's a puncher. What happens if Devin walks this nigga down? What then? What then? Y'all did the same thing about Lomachenko. And Devin walked that nigga down. Because Loma couldn't fight on the back foot. What happens if Devin walks this nigga down? What happens? He walks this nigga and punches on this nigga. Then what? He ain't never been there. He don't know what that looks like. He don't know. He has always been the aggressor. He has always been the one that moved forward and did this and did that. He has always been that guy. He has never been the guy that had to figure it out on the back foot. He's never been him. He's never been in that pool. This nigga swam with guppies his whole career. You in there with a shark, nigga. You're not on this man's level. You're not. At all, bro. You're not on his level. Anything can happen in boxing. I'm not saying he don't got a chance. I'm telling you he got a puncher's chance. Now prove you're a puncher. Prove you're a puncher. Because that's the chance you got. You're not a better boxer than this man in no capacity. In no capacity, bro. If this man would have fought Jose Ramirez, that would be the best name on his motherfucking resume. And nobody in here will be telling me about how, oh man, yo, Jose Ramirez is garbage. He was washed. He's passive, blah, blah, blah. You will be glazing and praising because he fought Jose Ramirez. That's what y'all will be doing.
Hey, BF, not to cut you off, I just wanted to agree with you because I wasn't aware of how much Brian Norman actually had to prove. And it just kind of made things a little more clear cut for me. But I just wanted to agree with you. I'm gonna get out the way, man. I wanted to agree with you though. Yeah, what you were
Salute
talking
to my
about.
brother King Vonnie, man. Let me read these super chats right quick because I haven't read these motherfuckers. Shermel says, salute to my bro BF. I'll give Haney the right to be an A-level fighter. He's literally undisputed. It's never took and he's never turned down any smoke. I'm cool with that, but you know, I look at my brother Dev and I say my brother is a B-level fighter at 47. That's what I say he is. He's going to go out there Saturday and he's going to prove that he is an A-level fighter or a B plus. He's going to prove that. And that's what he should be doing, proving that he's a B plus fighter or a B-level fighter. Like, we shouldn't be just giving people anything, bro. We shouldn't give them nothing. They should go out there and take it. We should not give them. I don't care if we love Dev, you hate Dev, whatever. We don't got to give Dev nothing. Devin is a warrior. He's going to go out there and take it. My brother Soto Black, salute to my brother. He say, salute, bro. Salute to you, King. The Droof, my brother, he say, Sugar Ray Leonard literally had a detached retina when fighting Tommy Hearns and still won the fight. WTF. All facts. All facts. My beautiful, beautiful goddess, she say the beautiful king is blocking all escape routes. No way out. Keep cooking, says the goddess. Thank you, beautiful goddess. My brother Chris says, speaking of smashing, smash the like button. Missing about 100 likes. Quit hating. What up, BF and chat? Salute. Salute to my brother Chris, man. Tell him, Chris, smash the like button, brother. Jack says, has Haney fought anyone like Norman? Yes. Yes. He's fought better competition than Norman. You're downgrading Lomachenko, bro? Loma is way better than Norman. Way better. Way better. Helen Norez is better than him. Skill for skill. Maybe not his chin. But do we know Brian Norman's chin? He got dropped by Boca Chica. He hasn't fought anybody. At all. If you got dropped by Boca Chica, Ryan Garcia will probably stop you. Just throwing it out there. Muck says, B. Norman Glaze didn't intensify till Devin pulled up. All facts, homie. Now these motherfuckers is dripping like Krispy Kreme. My brother came back in there. He said the hate for Devin can boost any fighter's notoriety. All facts. 100% facts. You out of nowhere, now they rock with Brian Norman. Niggas didn't talk about Brian Norman at all. They hated on him. These same niggas is in his comments right now, glazing Brian. This nigga Truth, they've been glazing Brian right now, glazing. Same nigga was shitting on Brian last year. Same one. He's a duck, man. He's not even this and he's not even that. My brother Frida Smart, salute to my brother. He say, a champion that ain't never been in the championship rounds sound like an email champion that should have gotten an email to begin with. Just the truth, yo. My brother A. Barway says 3 days out. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. 3 days out. Queen Keish, what's up, beautiful? Let's try this again, please. Let's try this again. Without all the weird-ass stuff, Truth, you're better than this, man. You are better. Ja, I'm listening to you, Ja. What up?
What's good? I wanted to ask Mr. Moss, because he said he picking Brian, but it confusing me because it's just all the argument he got is just for Devin. Like, why you picking Brian?
Well, he's picking Brian because, well, he's expressed why he's picking Brian. He said that he's picking Brian, I want to say 2 weeks ago, he told me that because he doesn't know how Devin is right now. That's what he says. So he's going with that. And I respect it, but then again, I don't understand it because it's not like Devin just fought Ryan and then now he's fighting Brian.
He make a lot of sense when he's saying where he's saying like that about Devin. So I'm like, why make you pick Brian? That don't make sense.
Right. I mean, he told me why, but we'll see on Friday when we go over our picks and stuff like that. When we break it down on Friday, why?
That's all I wanted to know.
So we'll see. Mr. Moss, he'll pull up on me. Salute to my brother Jarrell. Well, he'll pull up on me when we break it down on Friday.
Yeah, can I ask you a question?
Sure, brother.
I've been watching a lot of Norman fights, and I've seen a lot of dudes not bring up this fact, and this is an actual fact. I've seen him get hit with it like 4 or 5 times consecutively. That man can't get out the way of a left hook, bro.
Well, I'm not going to speak on any of that. I'm going to let that man do whatever he got to do. I'm not speaking on none of that. Okay. If that's what you saw, my brother saw that in the tape. Salute to my brother for doing some tape study, but I'm not speaking on any of that because niggas watch me.
Okay.
And fuck that nigga B-Rat.
Got it. Yes, definitely fuck that nigga for sure, for sure.
Not Brian Norman Jr. I rock with Brian Norman Jr., but his punk ass daddy a hoe ass nigga. And it's going to be that way.
Yeah, I was talking about his bitch ass daddy too.
Okay, bet. We'll bet that. So Black, you want to try this again without all the glaze and weird ass stuff?
I don't even know what I've said about Brian outside of his power. I just said in regards to the test, Devin is the one untested at 147.
Okay.
He is the one coming up in weight, challenging a champion that has made a couple of defenses at the weight. That's why I just said Devin is the one making the test, not Brian.
Sure. It's crazy, but you Lomachenko fans didn't say that when he moved up and fought Linares. That's the craziest thing in the world. You Lomachenko fans didn't say nothing like that.
We said that Loma was taking the test against
You're a
Linares.
liar. You're a liar.
The lineal champion of the division.
You're
we
a liar.
said that was a test for Loma.
You're a liar.
We said that.
Go pull up the receipts. You didn't say none of that.
I can pull it up. That was
Go
a
pull up the
conversation me
receipts.
and
Go back to the Lomachenko fight. I mean, go back when Loma fought Linares and show me the receipts. I don't believe you. You're a liar.
Okay,
I don't believe you.
that's easy. I can drop an article.
Yeah. No, I didn't ask you about dropping no article. I asked what you said. You. I didn't ask for nobody articles, nothing. I'm asking you. You're a liar. I don't believe you. I don't
on
believe you.
YouTube back then, but
Oh, now he wasn't on YouTube now. Now he wasn't on YouTube.
The consensus was that
Yeah, the
this was a
consensus was.
major
That's a
test for
goddamn lie.
Lomachenko.
Now it's a consensus now. The consensus
That this was a
for
test for
nigga, you're a
Lomachenko.
liar. You are a liar.
I can show you the article.
You ain't showing me nothing. I don't give a fuck what people.
You don't want to see the articles?
I don't give a fuck what people were doing. It's trying to gas up Lomachenko because that's what they were doing.
How? Saying that this was a test that Lenore.
Like I said, I don't give a fuck what some type of fabricated, elaborated shit you want to push up. I don't care at all. Now, all of a sudden, you weren't on YouTube now. Yeah, when it comes to dick eating Lomachenko, all of a sudden, you weren't on YouTube. But if I call that motherfucker a duck around the same fucking time when he was ducking Tank Davis, never sent Tank an offer. If I say that, all of a sudden you was on YouTube and you was telling me everything back then. You was telling everybody, nah, man, and again, we were doing this, and we were doing that, and again, this was going on, and we were saying this, and we were, how can we do this? How can it be that? Oh, you was all on YouTube then. Yeah, you was all on YouTube. You was all on the internet. You was all, nigga was on MySpace, AOL. You was on all that shit. Motherfucker was on Black Planet, Black People Meet, all that shit. You was on all that. When you want to dick eat Lomachenko.
You know, it's crazy that you say that, BF, because I asked a couple of dudes that I was like, hey, well, if you was rocking with Brian Norman, show me some posters from 2 years ago. All of a sudden, you ain't got to show me shit. Ain't nothing to prove. I'm like, bro. Come on, now.
Yeah, and that's what this man is doing. This man is doing the same thing. His excuse now is that he was not on YouTube back then. But somehow he was on YouTube when Lomachenko was chasing down Tank. He was there then. He's seen it all. But now he wasn't there. Watch what he says, y'all. He gonna say something like, and again, I wasn't on YouTube back then, but we have all of the receipts. Hey, yo, boo-boo. Watch. Where were you at then, Black?
I wasn't on YouTube back then during Loma either. But we do have the receipts and direct interviews from Tank himself saying that. So that, I mean, you're arguing against the receipts now because, you know, it disproves your point. But
just like I told y'all. Just like I told you.
That's
no, I'm not arguing
receipts.
against the receipts.
When you have receipts, it's
I'm not arguing against the receipts.
You can show.
Yeah, I'm not arguing against no receipts because there is no receipts in Lomachenko sending Tank an offer at all ever.
Got you. It's just Floyd saying that.
Yeah, there is no receipt of Lomachenko. Floyd Mayweather has never said one time. Floyd Mayweather has never said one time. Floyd Mayweather has never said one time ever that we got an offer. He has never said this any time in his life. Did he ever say we got an offer? He's never said that. Never. But like I told y'all he was going to do. My brother Joe Breeze. What's up, Breeze? Say salute, BF, salute to the yard. Keep up the great work. Fight week and the new Black Jesus Devin, the nose Haney. This nigga. 10-round TKO. Salute to my homie. Anyways. Just like I told you he was going to say, yo. Damn near word for word. Damn near word for word. All he wants to do is hate on anybody that is not Vasyl Lomachenko. Anybody. Doesn't matter who it is, bro. Doesn't matter who it is. This man will hate on anybody. You talk about Shakur, he'll find a way to hate. You talk about Devin, he'll find a way to hate. You talk about Tank, well, Tank does that shit to himself. Talk about anybody else, he'll find a way to hate. Talk about Lomachenko, he will glaze until the glaze is running down his lip. That's what he will do. He will not stop glazing, bro. This man will non-stop glaze, non-stop.
Hey, BF, I got
Brian Norman and Devin Haney are levels apart. Levels.
That's a fact.
Devin is way above him. The person that needs to prove something is Brian Norman. Devin is coming into this fight with the mindset that he has to prove something, which is a bad thing for Brian Norman. Very bad for Brian Norman. That's
So
not a
you
good thing.
do agree, Devin is the one that has a test as well.
So what I said, and I'll say it one more time for the dumbass niggas that listen but only hear what they want to hear. Devin Haney is going into this fight as if he feels he has something to prove. Devin does not have something to prove. I do not agree that Devin has anything to prove. Devin is proven. Devin did not even need to fight this nigga. Devin is the one doing that nigga a favor. He had to fight him at all. At all. Devin is doing the favor to that nigga. Devin has absolutely nothing to prove. Nothing. Literally nothing. The exact same shit you niggas said about Terrence Crawford. Oh, Terrence Crawford don't got nothing to prove. Terrence Crawford can retire right now. He's going to the Hall of Fame. And so can Devin. Motherfuckers. Right now. Right now. Devin Haney can retire today and he will go into the Hall of Fame. Today. The same shit y'all said about Bud. Oh, man, Bud, man. Tell you, man, Bud don't gotta, and Bud ain't gotta, and Bud don't. Okay, well, for the exact same reasons that you niggas said Bud don't gotta fight Earl and don't gotta do this and don't gotta do that, he can retire, go into the Hall of Fame is the exact same fucking thing that Devin Haney can do. He does not need this nigga for nothing. He does not need this nigga for absolutely nothing. Literally nothing. Devin is doing the favor. There is no test that Devin has to pass, but Devin has in his mind that there is, which makes him more dangerous than Brian Norman. And that is what I said, not what you said.
Right. So Devin feels like he has something to prove. That's what Devin himself believes.
When the fuck ever did you say any of that when you now are saying this goofy ass shit you just said? Because you didn't say that at all. Your terminology, your whole thing was that Devin is the one that has to prove something. That's what you said. Now you're moving the goalpost to something else. Bobby says, come on, BF, Devin is a bona fide bum to Bud. Based on what? Based on what? Based on what is Devin a bona fide bum to Bud? Based on what? What? Because if Devin becomes undisputed at 147, he will have done something that Terrence Crawford has never done. He has already done something that Crawford has never done. Already. So what do you mean Devin is a bum to Bud? What are you talking about? Please let me know when's the last time that Terrence Crawford defended undisputed. When that happened? When did Terrence Crawford defend undisputed? Oh, never? Oh, okay. Okay. You guys just be fucking talking. You guys don't know what y'all talking about at all. You just be talking. No Oster and Ryan is doing anything to Bud. Give this weird ass nigga 86,000 seconds to get off my dick. He needs time. He needs time. Give this weird ass nigga 86,000 seconds to get off my dick. He needs time, y'all. He needs time. He needs a break. He needs a break. Give him an opportunity for that break. Motherfucker, you weird as hell. No Oster and Ryan. Man, shut your goofy ass up, nigga. acting like you know how motherfuckers would be if they was on drugs fighting this man. You ain't got no fucking idea how a motherfucker would be if he's on drugs fighting somebody. Talk about, no, man, don't matter. Who the fuck you think this nigga is? Superman? All right, then tell him to fight Boots, motherfucker. Tell him to do that. Let's do that, Bobby. Tell that nigga to fight Boots. If no Osterin will do nothing, no Osterin will do, then tell him to fight Boots then. Tell him to fight Boots. Crawford didn't try to defend shit. He could have. He chose not to. So tell that nigga to fight Boots then. Because he could have defended Undisputed against Boots. He chose not to. Because Boots was his IBF mandatory. So if you wasn't going to fight Errol Spence, if that fight fell through for whatever fucking reason y'all want to claim, then he could have fought Boots. Right then. His IBF mandatory. Why he ain't do it? He could have defended Undisputed against Jaron Boots Ennis. This dude says Crawford is so dominant, he doesn't have to defend. Give this nigga 86,000 seconds. Your boy Devin is going to get washed and you're going to cry about it. Sure, if that's what you think. Well, the one thing about it, if you think I'm going to cry about my brother making millions, I will not. But if you believe that, then you can watch from the sidelines. And you can watch just like the rest of the hoe ass niggas in silence.
Silence, 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 silence.
Yeah, watch me cry in silence, nigga. Watch me cry in silence. Do y'all realize that these weird ass niggas said the same thing that I was gonna do about Errol Spence if Errol Spence lost to Terrence Crawford? Nigga said, "Oh man, yeah, man, nah, don't, no, that wasn't Jack, bro. That was this weird ass nigga, this other weird ass nigga that made a fake page to talk to me. That was Jamar. You smacked Jack." I said, don't block Jack. Y'all want to smack Jack? You can smack Jack. Don't block him, though. No, this is this weird ass nigga Jamar that I just sent to the gutter. Yeah, that was Jamar, bro. Now, back to this conversation, y'all. Boots didn't want smoke. We sent that $1 million podcast. Nigga, knock the shit off, bro. Terrence Crawford was not undisputed then. Knock this shit off. He was only the WBO champion. That's all he was. He was not undisputed. When he became undisputed, Boots became his mandatory. I don't give a fuck about what, oh man, they tried to offer that, blah, blah, yada, yada, he didn't want no smoke. Well, if that's the case, Terrence Crawford didn't want no smoke with Errol Spence. And Errol Spence should have told the nigga to kick fucking rocks. Because when he said, we can do 60-40, and Bud said no, he should have told the nigga to eat a dick. We're talking about a unification as well, right? Boots don't want to smoke. Nigga, you're lying. Tramel, you're lying. You're fucking lying. You are blatantly lying, Tramel. You're blatantly lying. My brother Tramel has his timelines all kinds of mixed up. You are lying, brother. You are absolutely lying. 100% lying. What are you talking about, unification? What unification could Bud do with Boots? What unification? The only unification that he had is when he was stripped of his IBF title and Boots became that and he moved up. He could have fought Boots for the IBF title the same way that Canelo Alvarez reunified his IBF title with William Skoll when he was stripped. My brother, you are completely off on this. Terrence Crawford could have unified the IBF back with the 3 belts by fighting Boots. He chose not to. What are you talking about, brother? This defense of Boots, of Bud, for what reason? Why are you guys defending this nigga? For what fucking reason, bro? Didn't Boots have a belt? Crawford called for him. I'm pretty sure he did. No! No, nigga! No! This never happened! No! This statement never happened. Never. It never happened. Never. What do you mean, didn't Boots have a belt? The only time Boots got a belt is when they stripped him of the IBF. They stripped Bud of the IBF. And then Boots was elevated to the IBF champion. And Terrence Crawford moved up. He never called for him at that point, bro. No, brother. No, my brother is tripping. Yeah, my brother is straight tripping. Shout out to my brother Tramel, but my brother is tripping. You big tripping. Anyways, back to what I was doing. Let's try this one more time before this man starts to go on some weird ass rants. Okay? No weird rants, Black. No weird rants. No weird rants. It's all good, Tramel. It's all good. No weird rants, Black. No weird rants. It's the 4th time, no weird rants. Skill for skill. How is Brian on Devin's level? Now, I'm listening. Please give me your analogy or your stance. Skill for skill. How Brian is on Devin's level. Great answer. That is the best answer you could have gave me. That is the one that I've been looking for all this time, bro. That is the one I've been looking for all this time. I've really been looking for this. I've been looking for that answer, and my brother gave me the best answer. Thank you so much. I appreciate that answer, bro. That is the one that I've been looking for. That's the one that I figured that you was going to be able to drop. You finally gave the correct answer. You finally gave it. That is the one we've been waiting for all this time. Yo, I appreciate that answer, bro. That answer was dope. That was the one that he finally should have gave all this time, y'all. Listen to me, y'all. Please listen to me. Brian Norman is not on Devin's level. Can he prove that he is? Yes. He has a puncher's chance to prove that he's on Devin's level. He has that chance. He does, y'all. Every single skill, every single route to victory, every single one is in Devin Haney's wheelhouse. Every single one. He has every skill, everything. The footwork, Devin. The ring IQ, Devin. The ring generalship, Devin. The defense, Devin. The punch placement, Devin. There is nothing that you guys can tell me that Brian Norman has over Devin. Absolutely nothing. Oh, power BF. Prove this by what? Because he knocked out a bum? Man, Devin would stop Jin Sasaki. Badly. Badly stop him. But with Brian Norman, would he stop Jose Ramirez? Jose Ramirez has never been stopped. Would Brian stop him? That is the question, y'all. And I'm not saying he can't. I'm saying that's the question. There are questions with Brian Norman. There are none with Devin. There are no questions. None. You guys are legitimately talking about Ryan Garcia as if he didn't fight Jose Ramirez. As if he didn't just fight Jose Ramirez in May. But you guys are talking about Ryan Garcia. Every single test is Brian Norman. I'm not saying that he has no chance to pass the test. I'm not saying that. I'm saying his chance is a puncher's chance. That is his chance to pass the test, is a puncher's chance. That is his chance, y'all. That's all I'm saying to y'all. And that's no shitting on this man. I'm not downing this man. I'm not degrading this man in no way, shape, or fashion. It is you guys that are putting extra on this. For what reason? That is the chance he has, a puncher's chance. That's it. I'm not degrading this man, bro. I'm not downing him at all. He is unproven. He has proved nothing. And I've always thought this way when it came to this fight. Why the fuck do you think I wanted this man to fight Devin for undisputed? You thought I want that shit for my motherfucking health? I knew he wasn't better than Devin, bro. I knew he was not better than Devin. That is why I wanted him to fight Devin for undisputed. I never picked this man to win. Never. I've never picked him to beat Devin, ever. Bro, and I said it before, I'll say it again. I have more faith in this man beating Boots than Devin. Because Boots gets greedy. He'll stand there and try to trade. That's what I said. Ask them niggas that. They got the text message. If they posting receipts, post that. Because that's what I said. Shit, if they don't, I'll post it for you if you want. Because that's what I said. And I meant that. Devin is a masterclass boxer. Masterclass. He will only get hit if he goes in there trying to get hit. If he's going there trying to go for the kill. But Devin doesn't have to get touched. He's that good. And y'all niggas know it. That's what they say. Oh, man, Devin's boring, man. He ran, man. He ran. He did. He blah. He ran. He ran. Because you know he don't got to get hit if he don't want to. Devin could have fought every single fight of his career the exact same way he fought Ramirez. Every single one. He's always had that in his bag. Always. Always. He could have fought that way every single time. Against everybody. If he wanted to. Bro, I've seen him sparring that way if he wanted to. Shit, he sparred Rolly Romero like that a little bit. Rolly couldn't touch him. He's sitting there holding to the ropes, talking about, somebody please record this. Somebody please record this shit, yo. Somebody please record this. These are absolute facts, 100% facts. He could have fought every single fighter his entire career the way he fought Ramirez. Every single one. And if he fights Brian Norman that way, Brian doesn't have a snowball's chance in fiery hot hell to beat that man. If Devin fights him that way, he don't got a chance, bro. He don't got a chance, bro, at all. No chance. Not even a puncher's chance. Zero chance. If Devin fights someone that knows how to cut the ring off, he will get hit. Well, it's not Shakur Stevenson and it ain't Teofimo Lopez, and it's not Tank Davis. It ain't none of them niggas. So I'm guess you're talking about somebody else, Queen Quiche, because it ain't none of them niggas. None of them. I've never seen Shakur Stevenson. I've never seen Teofimo Lopez. I've never seen Tank Davis cut the ring off at all. Tank Davis he just walks at you in the high guard. Shakur Stevenson is a legitimate inside fighter who can box on the outside. Teofimo Lopez is a dude that thinks he's better than what he is. So if Queen Quiche says if Devin fights someone that knows how to cut the ring off, he will get hit. Well, he got hit against Ramirez. He just didn't get hit a lot. But he got hit against Ramirez. Beautiful Queen Quiche. Of course, Jalen. Nobody cares, though. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, Jalen. They don't care. They don't care. What they'll do is they'll pick somebody, the oldest motherfucker on Devin's resume, and claim Devin only fights old fighters. Just pick the oldest motherfucker. Oh, look at this guy. This guy right here was 37, man. Devin only fights old guys, man. This guy's 37. Then you bring up a bunch of motherfuckers, not just one, bring up a bunch of motherfuckers that was in their 20s. Oh, man, those guys is bums. Then you say, wait a minute. Well, if those guys was bums, what are these guys that Brian Norman fought? Come on, BF. Everybody fights bums, or everybody fights lesser competition. You won't call them bums. You'll say lesser competition when they're moving through the rankings. The nigga got 28 fights, my nigga. Devin only got 4 more fights than this nigga. You guys do realize that Devin legitimately only has 4 more fights. This nigga got 28 fights. Devin's got 32. Oh, come on, man. Everybody fights this level of competition moving through the ranks, BF. Nigga, he was fighting them last year. This shit was last year. What the fuck you niggas talking about? This was last year. Come on, man. Everybody fights them. Everybody fights them. If you niggas call Tank Davis a 30-year-old prospect, what the fuck do you niggas call Brian Norman? Because I remember you guys calling Tank a 30-year-old prospect. So I'm going to ask this question again because I'm thinking that you guys ain't listening to me. You guys called Gervonta Tank Davis a 30-year-old prospect. That's what you guys called him. For like the past 2 years, y'all have been calling this man a 30-year-old prospect. I've seen it in my comments. I've seen it in other niggas' comments. So what is Brian Norman? If Tank is a 30-year-old prospect. Don't all speak at once. See what we're doing, what you guys is doing is you're showing me that y'all are haters. That's what you're doing. So Tank is a 30-year-old prospect, but Brian Norman and Devin Haney is a 50-50 fight. Yo, Brian Norman and Devin Haney's 50-50, y'all. This is a 50-50 fight. 50-50. But Tank's a 30-year-old prospect. No, Tank the 30-year-old prospect because Tank hasn't fought nobody. And Brian Norman is less than that. Way less. The niggas that Brian Norman is fighting, Gervonta was fighting in 2016. In 2016, Tank was fighting Brian Norman's level of competition. In 2016. I mean, I could put them together if y'all want me. If you want me to pull up Tank's fight, the fights that Tank fought in 2016 and match him up with Brian Norman's resume, I could put them side by side. Tank was fighting the same level of competition of Brian Norman's career in 2016. Tank's resume is levels better than Brian Norman's. Levels. Multiple levels than Brian Norman. Multiple. This is what I'm gonna do this for y'all. I'm gonna bring up Tank shit. And I'm gonna look through Tank's resume. And we're gonna look for how many fighters that he fought with 51 losses. All right. That's what we're gonna do. All right, here you go. Here we go, y'all. All we're looking for, y'all, is how many fighters this man fought with 51 losses. That's all I'm looking for, y'all. 51 losses. 51. All right. Let's see. 4, 7, 8, 9. 31 losses. 18. 18. So 31 losses seems like the level. 31 losses. All right. Well, let's now look at Brian Norman. Y'all can send Kai Ginn to the trash. I'll see this pussy in January. Y'all can send this dude to the trash. I'll see this goofy ass nigga in January, y'all. All right, here we go, y'all. Brian Norman. We're going to compare first fighter versus Tank's first fighter. All right. We're going to go fighter for fighter. 0-2 versus 0-4. Drunk Irishman. What's up with you, bro? So it's 1-0 Brian with the better resume. Next one, debut versus debut. It is now still the same. We'll keep it the same. We'll keep it. Actually, we'll do 2-1 because they got the same thing. So we'll do 2-1. 2-1 Brian with the better resume. All right. Brian's next opponent, 2-17. Tank's next opponent, debut. I'm going with the undefeated fighter. The undefeated fighter in his debut is better than this guy with 17 losses. 2-2. All right, let's keep going. 7-68 for Brian Norman. Gervonta Tank Davis next opponent. 4-7. It is now 3-2 for Tank with a better resume. 3-2 Tank. All right, Tank's next opponent was 1-1. Let's go to Brian's next opponent. 5-33. It is now 4-2 Tank with a better resume. All right, Brian's next opponent. 3-7. Tank's next opponent. 2-8. 3-7 and 2-8. I don't know. That seems like a draw. Seems like a draw. 3-7, 3 wins, 7 losses, 2 wins, 8 losses. Nope. 3-3. No, 4-3. 4-3 tank. 4-3 tank. It's 4-3 tank. All right, the next one. Tank fought 3-9. Brian Norman, next fight. 1-8. I'm going to go with Tank on that one. He's got 1 win, 8 losses. Versus, it's the exact same thing we did the last time. So that's 5-3. 5-3 Tank. The exact same thing we did the last time, just in reverse. All right. The next one, 4-9-2. Let's go to Tank's 4-9-2. Here is Tank, undefeated. Hector Lopez was undefeated. Okay. 4-37. The next one for Brian Norman was 2-33. 2-33 versus 4-37. Are you guys going with wins or are you going with losses? This one could be a toss-up. The guy that Tank fought has more. Oh, no, never mind. This guy was 47-31. He was 47-31, not 4. He was 47-31. The guy that Brian Norman fought was 2-33. Well, that's 7-3 Tank. That's 7-3 Tank. 7-3 Tank. All right. So let's move up one more for Brian Norman now. 3-7, his next fight. Tank's next fight. 4-4. That's Tank again. It is now 8-3 Tank. With the better resume. Okay, let's move up one more now. Tank fought a guy 5-3. Brian Norman fought a guy 12-14 with a losing record. Are we going with the more wins with a losing record, or are we going with the less wins? What are we doing? We going with more wins and a losing record, or less wins and a winning record? What are we doing? Are we going with 12-14, or are we going with 5-3? What are we doing, y'all? 12-14 and 5-3. I'll let you guys tell. Which one? We going with a losing record, or are we going with a winning record? A losing record or a winning record, y'all? Which one we doing? I say go with the winning record myself. This is a losing record, bro. This is a winning record. Okay. All right. Well, it's 9-3 now. It's 9-3 Tank. Okay. 8-1. His next one. Brian Norman's next one is 5-39. That is his next one. 5-39. This is not even a conversation. 8-1 is what levels better than 5-39. All right. So it is now 10-3 Tank. It is now 10-3 Tank. Okay. So his next opponent was 5-1. Tank's next opponent was 40-18. Are we going with the 5-1 or are we going with the 40-18? What are we doing? 5-1 or 40-18? What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. 5-1, only got 1 loss, but this guy got 40 wins with 18 losses. So we're going with the 5-1. Okay, 5-1 it is. 5-1. So it's 10-4. 10-4 Tank. 10-4 Tank. All right. Tank's next opponent, 17-4. Brian Norman's next opponent, 7-2. So using that analogy, we're going to go with the 7-2, right? Because we just went, or are we? Are we going with 7-2, or are we going with 17-4? What are we doing? 7-2 or 17-4? This is a tough one. Me, myself, I would go with the 17-4. Because if you duplicate this guy's wins and losses, then he's 14-4, which would mean that Tank, this guy would still have more victories. All right, so we're going with the 17-4. All right, bet. So now we are at 11-4 for Tank. 11-4 with Tank. All right. So Tank's next opponent in 2016, when I told you Tank was fighting better competition, I told y'all this, 15-5. Brian Norman's resume, his next competition was 2-30. 15-5 against 2-30. 15-5 against 2-30. Okay, it is now 12-4 Tank. 12-4 Tank. Okay, let's keep going now. We'll stay here while Tank is in the whole year 2016. Let's keep going. His next opponent, 9-17. Gervonta's next opponent was 28-18. So are we going 9-17 or are we doing 28-18? Which one are we doing, y'all? It seems pretty common sense to me. Are we doing 9-17 or 28-18? It seems pretty common sense to me. Okay, so we're now 13-4 for Tank. We're now 13-4 for Tank. All right, Tank's next opponent was Jose Pedraza. Well, that was in 2017. So, like I said to you, Gervonta Tank Davis was fighting better competition than this nigga. In 2016. The next guy he fought was for a title. The next guy Brian Norman fought was 9-24. That was the next guy Brian Norman fought. 9-24 was the next guy he fought. 9-24. And you niggas called Tank a 30-year-old prospect. And he went the distance with that nigga. He went the distance with a nigga who was 9-24. At the same time that Tank was fighting for a title. And you niggas will tell me that Tank, a 30-year-old prospect. So what the fuck is Brian Norman? What is this nigga again? He is not on Devin's level at all. Can he prove it? Of course. He has got a puncher's chance to prove it. But he's not on his level, bro. At all. He's not on Tank's level. Nigga, he wasn't on Tank's level at the exact same time. Okay. Let me do this last thing for y'all. I'm going to do this last thing for you guys. All right. This is the last thing I want to do for y'all. Before I wrap this up, this is the last thing I want to do. Hold up 1 second. One second. BF got you. Now, I want you guys to look at this. I want you guys to look at this real closely, y'all. I want you to look real closely. What I want y'all to do with this is I want y'all to count with me. All right? I want y'all to count with me. Count with me. My brother is in the building. What's up with you, King? Salute to my brother in the building. Salute to DHP. That's my bro in the building. All right. I need y'all to count with me, y'all. I need y'all to count. Count with me. Let's do it this way so y'all can count with me. All right. Let's count now. How many are Mexican fighters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. Y'all saw that? 13 Mexican fighters. This is what Brian Norman has. He's got 13 Mexican fighters in the beginning of his career. Do you guys know what they said about Brian Norman and his 13 Mexican fighters? Yo, Brian Norman, I just heard them niggas say this like yesterday on TV. Niggas was like, yo, Brian Norman, man, he went over there to Mexico, man. Those are rough, tough fighters over there, man. Those are rough, tough fighters in Mexico. Those Mexican fighters are rough and tough fighters over there, man. Those guys in Mexico, they're so tough. Those are rough guys. And Brian Norman cut his teeth over there with Mexico. That's what they said. All right. Let's see something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. But when it comes to Devin Haney, they shit on this man fighting in Mexico. They shit on this man fighting in Mexico. Oh, Devin only fought Mexican bums. Just a bunch of Mexican bums, man. Just a bunch of Mexican bums. Devin only fight bums. He just fought a bunch of Mexican bums, man. Just a bunch of Mexican bums. Just a bunch of Mexican bums. He only fought 10 times. Nigga, you fought 13 times. And went the distance with some of them niggas. Shh. Keep that down. Don't tell nobody. Because when it comes to Brian Norman Jr., they gas this nigga. Oh man, he went over there, man. He went over there. He went to Mexico, man. Brian Norman went to Mexico and fought them killers in Mexico, tough killers in Mexico, man. He fought tough killers. But as soon as you give this to Devin, as soon as you say, bro, how come you guys don't say Devin fought Mexican killers? Oh, they was all bums, BF. Let me see if I can find one with 50-something losses. Nope. Nope. Oh, no. So 21, 23, 28, 19. Okay, let me see something right quick. 21, 23, 19, 28. I just want to make sure I'm clear here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Devin fought 4 fighters with double-digit losses in Mexico. I'm just curious now. I've never counted this before, so I don't know. How many did he fight with double-digit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 of the 13 Mexicans had double-digit losses. 9 of the 13 Mexicans had double-digit losses. 9. So 9 of the Mexican fighters that this man fought had double-digit losses. 9 of the 13. 4 of the 10 that Devin fought had double-digit losses. So who really fought the tougher Mexican competition? Don't get mad at me. Get mad at your mom. Yeah, don't get mad at me. Let me do a quick commercial break right quick. A quick commercial break. Now, when Tank yoked up, that's me. What up with you, homie? When Tank yoked up, when he bullied Senior and Junior at the same time. When he bullied both of these niggas at the same time. All right. When Tank yoked up both these niggas, bro. When Tank yoked them both up. I'm just saying, when Tank yoked up both of these niggas, right? When Tank yoked them both up. How come Senior didn't swing on a nigga? When Tank gripped both these niggas up, bro. I'm just asking a question, bro. I'm just asking a question. When Tank gripped both these niggas up, bro. I'm just asking, how come Senior didn't swing on a nigga? No, I'm not going to give him this, Dez. No, I'm just showing the meme for it. I'm not going to play this at all. I'm just showing him the meme. This video is a members only video. I just needed to do a commercial break to ask you niggas, how come Senior didn't swing on Tank? That's all I'm asking. When Tank gripped both these niggas up, because, you know, this nigga running around here talking about how somebody could get beat up and how this guy can get beat up and that guy can get beat up. These guys can get beat up. How come this man did not swing on Tank? Is all I'm asking. How come he didn't swing on Tank? That is all I am asking y'all. I'm not asking nothing crazy. This a dude running around here talking about how he gonna beat somebody up. Well, how about you go tell Tank that? How about you tell him? You running around here telling everybody what you gonna do to people. Man, you walk right by that nigga with a smile on your face. You saw that nigga today. You saw Trill. You saw all them niggas. They was all right there. You saw them all today. You walk right by that nigga with a smile on your face. Yeah. You got all these people, man. Yeah. You got all these people with you. Yeah. You walk right by this man. You did nothing. You didn't do a damn thing, bro. You kept it pushing. You kept walking. That's all I'm asking, bro. That's all I'm asking. My brother said, bro, he thought Junior was. He thought Junior was going to swing. So that's the reason why he didn't do it. All right, that makes sense. All I'm doing is asking the question. I don't got no beef with nobody. This nigga talk about how he going to punch on somebody and these guys can get beat up and this guy can get beat up and saying all this crazy ass stuff. All I'm asking is, why didn't he swing on Tank? That's all I'm asking. That's a very, very simple and logical statement. Why you didn't swing on Tank when Tank gripped both y'all niggas up? That's all I'm asking. Because, well, watch the members only video. It's up. That's all, y'all. I just want to do a small commercial break. Yes, that is their bodyguard. That is their bodyguard name. His name is Tank. Yes, that's the bodyguard's name. His name is Tank. Queen Bella says, do it after the fight. They could have did it before the fight. Tank is not fighting nobody. That's not going to mess up no money. If Tank would have beat the shit out of Brian Norman Sr., that wouldn't have messed up nothing. Shit, it might have gassed the fight up even more. Nigga talk about, we whipping their ass in the media. We whipping their ass in the media. Bro, it might have gassed it up even more. If that's the case. It legitimately might have gassed it up more. My bro say, look, let me look at what my bro just put in the chat right quick. What did bro put in the chat right quick? Let me see what my brother put in there. Yeah. Devin Haney. Yeah. Devin Haney. Yeah. Devin Haney. What did you give me? Oh, hell no, bro. Come on, bro. He didn't give him his back, bro. Oh, man. Devin gave this nigga his back. And Tank was right there. Oh, man. Oh, nah, bro. Nah. Devin gave this nigga his back, bro. Wow. Man, Devin gave this nigga his back. Tank was right there, and they ain't even looking at Tank. This is horrible. Yeah, this is horrible, bro. Hold up. Let me put this on the screen. This is horrible. Devin gave this nigga his back. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh man. This is total disrespect. This is total disrespect, bro. Total disrespect. Nigga, you're so beneath me. This is total. Oh my gosh, bro. Man, where's all the pressure for Tank Davis at? I mean, not Tank Davis, for Tank. I'm not gonna say his last name. Where's all the pressure for this man? Man, how come ain't nobody stepping to that man, bro? Why isn't anybody stepping to him? Where is Brian Norman's team stepping to Tank? Where's them niggas at? Bro, this is bad, dog. This is a horrible nigga. I don't even. What Devin is saying is, nigga, I don't even see you. I don't even see you, nigga. I don't even see you. You're so beneath me. I don't even see you. Man, they been knew he was from ATL. Man, he told them niggas he was from ATL. Nigga, he told them niggas. They know what it is. And he's from real Atlanta. You got to figure out if he's from Augusta or Decatur or wherever. No, that nigga is from Atlanta. Them niggas know where he from. They know all about this. They know this nigga, bro. They know exactly who this nigga is. He told them niggas. It's not like anybody got to figure it out. No, he told them niggas. He told them niggas, what up? What's up? What's up, nigga? And I'm from Atlanta. What up? They been new. It's not like I'm making this shit up or no, he told them. Them niggas, they ain't fucking stupid. Oh, we talk about, and they don't know. Niggas get beat up too, man. They get beat up. Well, beat up Tank then. I bet you won't. Beat up Tank. Bet you won't. Beat up Tank. Nigga, he from Atlanta, where y'all claim to be from. Go beat up Tank. He from right there. I'm trying to figure out how come all these weird ass niggas that be talking to me on some goofy, stupid ass shit online don't run up on Tank. Why y'all don't run up on that nigga? y'all niggas is clicking a link to talk to me. How about you niggas run up on Tank? Run up on that nigga. Bet you won't. I bet you won't. I bet none of you niggas will. I bet y'all won't. I bet you niggas will. Y'all will see this nigga. Zoom in on this nigga from across the room and shit. Let me zoom in on this nigga, call him a bitch. Look at this bitch. Look at that bitch. Let me zoom in on this nigga from across the room. Look at that bitch right there. Look at this nigga, bitch. Look at this, y'all. Look at that nigga, he a bitch. That nigga a bitch, y'all. He a bitch. Look at that nigga right there. Look at that nigga. Look at that nigga right there, a bitch. And then when it comes to you'll click the link and talk shit to me all day long. You standing right next to this nigga. Do you niggas think that B-Rat is nowhere around? Is that what y'all think? I'm just asking a question. Do you niggas think that B-Rat is nowhere around? This is the same nigga that said he's hiding Brian Jr. Yeah, we hiding Brian. Yeah. I ain't letting nobody get around him. I ain't letting nobody get near him. Yeah. We hiding. So I'm guessing that B-Rat is nowhere around. Man, that nigga B-Rat probably took the picture. He's probably one that took this fucking picture and wouldn't say shit to this nigga in real life. Nothing. Not a bitch ass thing. You don't believe me? Watch my members only. Go to my members only and watch it. Go to my members only and watch it. Goofy ass nigga ain't doing shit but getting on Mill City every 3 seconds. Bet bread nigga was on Mill City today. I'll bet anybody. That nigga spends more time with Mill City than he does his own fucking son. Now somebody bet me that matter of fact, let's make it a low bet. Let's go $10. Let's say $10. Because I don't follow Mill City. I don't know what the fuck the nigga do. So let's just bet $10 that nigga was on Mill City today. Who want to bet? Who want to bet he was on Mill City today? Who want to bet? Does anybody want to take this bet? Anybody? Does anybody want to take this? Only $10. Do you guys want to take this? Does anybody want to bet $10 that nigga was on? He was on Mill City today. My nigga said, I'll bet just cuz. All right, bet. Let's pull up Mill City shit. Mill City YouTube. Hold up. Let me go there. Where the fuck this shit at? Hold up. Let me go to this shit. Mill City. Is this it? Is there a space in this motherfucker or something? Okay, so there's no space. All right, let me see. Seven hours ago. 7 hours ago. That nigga was on Mill City 7 hours ago. Here y'all go. Let me show y'all right now. Let me share this screen. Seven hours ago. There he is right there. 7 hours ago. 7 hours ago, the nigga was on Mill City 7 hours ago. Just like I told y'all. 7 fucking hours ago, nigga was there. 7 hours ago. That nigga live over there. He live over there. Bro, I think I ain't got no beef with Mill City, bro. I ain't got no beef. He a hating ass nigga. I ain't got no beef. Salute to my brother, the King. Salute. He sent me the 10 piece laughing. Salute to my brother. That nigga was over there 7 hours ago, y'all. Motherfucking 7 hours ago, that nigga was over there. Shit is hella crazy, bro. What's up to my brother Tay? 7 hours ago. Nigga, I gotta do this meme now. Now I gotta do this meme. Yeah, I got a meme to do, dog. I think Mill City might be this nigga's son. Again, I ain't got no beef with Mill City, bro. I ain't got no issue. I ain't got no beef. I think Mill City might be this nigga real son. He spend more time with that nigga than he do with motherfucking anybody else. They out there shopping. You said they out there shopping? Man. Dog. If them niggas is focused on shopping, they in trouble. Yeah, if them niggas is focused on shopping, bro, they in trouble. They in trouble, bro. If them niggas is out there focused on shopping, they are in trouble. They're in trouble. They are in trouble, bro. They are in trouble. Do you guys realize something? Trail Bill is my brother. Like real life brother. Man, saved my life. Legitimately saved my life. And I'm not ashamed to say it. Bill is my brother, bro. I got mad love for Trail. That's like real life brother. Fuck all boxing and everything. Bill Haney is my brother. Fuck boxing. Fuck all of it. All of that shit. Do you guys realize I don't even bother Bill, bro? I don't even bother him at all. I don't even bother him because I know that he is focused. He is focused on the task at hand. Trail Bill will call me or text me or whatever when he's got time. I'm not even bothering him, bro. I could call this man at any time I want to. I legitimately got this man on speed dial. Whenever I want, I could call him. And he will tell me I'm on speed dial. I wouldn't dare. Because I know what he's got in front of him. He is focused on Devin, bro. He is focused on making sure that Devin is in the best possible condition, the best state, the best coaching, the best training, the best everything. That is what his focus is. You say this nigga was on Mills showing off his Nikes? Come on, man. He was over there showing off his fucking Nikes, bro. Dog. I know you lying, bro. I know you lying, bro. I know you lying, bro. I know you lying. I know you lying. Bro, I know you lying, bro. Like, listen, bro. The truth is good enough, bro. We don't gotta shit on nobody, bro. The truth is good enough, bro. I don't like this nigga B-Rat. I know you lying, dog. I know you trolling or something, bro. I know you trolling, bro. Like, for real, bro. The truth is good enough. I don't like that nigga B-Rat because he's a liar, but we don't gotta shit on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? The truth is good enough. I know you lying, dog. I know you lying, bro. I know you lying. What is this link, Des? What is this? Bro, why you send me Brian Norman shit? I mean, why you sending this to me? What is this about? Did he showed it on this? It's in this video? Nah, I know you lying. Man, Devin gonna beat the shot this nigga, dog. Bro, these niggas is legitimately just happy to be there. This dude is legitimately just happy to be there, y'all. Look at this shit. Dog. These niggas are just happy to be there. They are just happy to be there. And I mean this. Like, all jokes aside, bro, I legitimately mean this. These niggas are legitimately happy to be there. They are legitimately now saying that they did this so they can say, oh, you ain't got these Nikes. You ain't got these Nikes, bro. You ain't got these. You ain't got these. I got these from Saudi Arabia, nigga. So they can go back on the block. So they can go back to Decatur and walk around Decatur wearing some Nikes they got from Saudi Arabia and tell everybody you don't got these. They don't give a damn, bro. This is bad, bro. Doing all the wrong things. Doing all the wrong things. He said he spent 4 bands. Wow. He spent 4 bands. Nigga, you are about to fight Devin Haney. And you're talking about going shopping. The king says you ain't got that Saudi Air Force One poisons, BF. This nigga is talking about fucking shopping, bro. This is... You know what, bro? This ass whooping that is about to happen to Brian Norman, I don't blame him. I blame Brian Norman Sr. I'm dead ass serious. I'm telling y'all this now. Today, Wednesday. All right, I'm telling y'all today. Today, I do not blame Brian Norman for the ass whipping he's about to get. I'm telling y'all now. I don't blame him. This is all on B-Rat. This is all on him. Dead ass serious, bro. This is all on this nigga B-Rat, bro. Nigga, this is your son. You're supposed to be fucking looking out for the best interest of this man. You out here worried about fucking shopping sprees, nigga. You ain't taking this shit serious, bro. This nigga is not taking this shit serious. Bro, this nigga is legitimately... This nigga is out for the... This nigga is out for the ride. This nigga is legitimately just out for the ride, y'all. Legitimately, bro. Now, all right, bro. Nope, I'm not going to say that. Nope. I was going to say something. Me and Trail had talked about this a couple of days ago. And I got these receipts that I was going to show y'all, but I ain't going to do it. But after Devin whipped this man, I'm going to show these receipts. After Devin whips him. Scotty Earl, what up, though? After Devin whips this man, I'm going to show the receipts. I am not going to show these receipts until after this fight. When Devin whips this man, I'm going to show this. When Devin whips this man. I cannot believe that this dude is legitimately out there shopping. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck, bro? Hold up. Brody, tell me you playing, dog. I know you're not serious when you just text me that. I know bro not serious, bro. I know you ain't serious. Yo, I know bro ain't serious, bro. Yo, what the fuck, bro? Wow. 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 Listen, bro, all I'm going to say is after Devin whips this man, bro, after he whips this man, I'm going to post this stuff. After Devin whips this man. Deadass. After he whips him, I'm going to post this. Foreign Blaze in LA, what up with you, homie? After Devin whips this man, I'm not going to post nothing. Nothing. I'm not going to say nothing. Nothing. I said what I said already. All right. And I waited this long to do it. After Devin whips this man, I'm going to show you guys exactly. I'm going to show y'all exactly what their receipts I got. I'm going to show y'all. Man, I'm so itching to show y'all this shit right now. I want to show this shit so bad, y'all. But I ain't going to do it. I talked to Trail. This is, I want to go in on this shit so bad, but I ain't going to do it. Nope. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I want to go in on this. Oh my. Oh, what this? I want to go in so bad, bro. I want to go in so bad. I seen it. I seen that corn ass nigga. Why I hate Devin. Nigga did a whole damn video on why he hates Devin. Some weird ass fucking Peckerwood did a whole video on why I hate Devin. I hate Devin because why I hate Devin. Nigga, who the fuck gives a fuck about you, you weird ass nigga? The King, Rania. Yes, King. Self-control, bro. Self-control. I want to cook man. What I'm looking at right now, I want to show y'all so bad, but I ain't going to do it. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. And when this motherfucker is over with, I'm going to blast these niggas. I'm going to blast these niggas, man. I'm going to get the meme. I'm going to get the whole shit ready. And I ain't going to do nothing. I'm going to wait till Devin wash this nigga. Then I'm going to blast this nigga. I'm going to wait till Devin wash this nigga. No, he didn't have to make that video. He did that shit for clicks and views because Devin is popping. Devin is the face of boxing. That's why he made that. You ain't seen nobody make no videos. Why you hate Tank Davis? Why I hate Canelo Alvarez? Why I hate Terrence Crawford? Why I hate Shakur Stevenson? You didn't see any of that. Goofy ass nigga made a video, 20, 30-minute long video, why I hate Devin Haney. For clicks and views because Devin moves the needle. Devin is the face of boxing. Whether y'all like it or not, I don't really care. I really don't care. Your actions speak louder than your words. No, BF, it ain't this, man. It ain't that, man. It's okay. Well, your actions say something different. Your actions say Devin is the face of boxing. That's what your actions say. Your actions say that. I don't give a damn what your words say. Your actions say that. But it's all good. You guys can keep telling yourselves whatever y'all want, but your actions are going to tell me everything what it really is. Actions, as always, speak louder than words. Always. Motherfuckers run through here, tell me, man, I got so much love for BF, man. I love BF. See the same nigga on a hating ass nigga's page shitting on me. But I love BF, man. I got so much love and respect for BF, you'll go right to another page and shit on me. Your actions speak louder than your words. They always have and they always will. But it's all good. It's all good. I ain't even tripping. Man, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. I got another cooker. We're going to cook again tomorrow. So to my brother, Big Dog Willie. He say, Jake Paul's the face of boxing respectfully. Hey, money-wise, you ain't never lied. Money-wise, Jake Paul is definitely the face of boxing money-wise because Jake Paul can just tell y'all I'm fighting Tank and then tell y'all, okay, so Tank duck me or Tank don't get the fuck out of here, Tank, I'll fight Joshua. He's the only nigga in the world that can fight Tank or Joshua. There is nobody else that can just say, oh, you know what? I'm going to fight Tank. Oh, never mind. I'll just fight Joshua. So I understand you put LOL there, but nah, bro, that's for real. That was for real, bro. But anyways, bro, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. We one day closer. Tomorrow it'll be 2 days. Tomorrow is 2 days, y'all. 2 days. So I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, bro. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. We're going to cook tomorrow. BFTB, man, shout out to the mighty LDBC, man. Shout out to everybody that supported me, all the people that was in here, everybody that clicked the link to chop it up with me, everybody that supported me in the super chat, the cash at the PayPal. Thank you guys and kings and queens so much. It means a lot to me. And I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. We're going to cook again. Peace and blessings.